Right.
Just, like,
I pressed start recording and my entire computer froze.
Oh, it's really beneficial.
What's the broom company my family owns?
Polished Oak Broom Company.
Yep.
I'm almost positive.
Can't turn a polished oak into a bong. As
that's why they're special.
technology.
They're anti-bong.
Family guarantee.
That's my family guarantee. If you can turn a polished oak into a bong, you can have
Get your money
free.
back.
But you really can't. I didn't say any of that.
If I can turn a polished oak into a bong, you have to give me one.
I'll give you a firm handshake. Say, well done, sir.
That's like the rumors spreading on the 90s internet. It's awful web pages where it's just dude, I heard my cousin, he turned a polished oak into a bong and they gave him a free one. We all gotta try it.
Dude, yes, that is. Dude, my dad works for Polished Oak Broom Company. Okay, I'm almost done, guys.
Meanwhile, it's just a corporate scheme to get people to ruin their polished oaks, so they have to buy new polished oaks.
Literally.
What broom do I have? I remember it was not bagel. It was baguette.
It was
shaped.
a bagel?
It was a baguette.
Ooh.
Or rather, it's carved. It's not a literal baguette. It's carved to look like a baguette.
Just one giant loaf of bread.
The Bastille. That's a sexy name. If I came up with that, I'm good.
I think you did.
I'm good. Oh, what do we have? So you have a sugar glider.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney has a wolf. Albie has don't you have bones? Is that am I remembering correctly?
Ozyopics, yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget Skin, my hamster.
Yeah.
My
skin
gerbil.
and bones.
Skin and bones.
Yeah.
I have Pigeon the Raven.
How did I get Skin? Did I just make him?
You did really well in class, and they gave you him because you did that teacup to whatever spell.
Dude, could you imagine? You did so well at school. We're gonna give you a fucking hamster.
I mean, that'd be dope.
I would be pissed.
You'd be pissed?
If your teacher gave you a hamster, you did so well.
I feel like that'd be cool.
What are you supposed to do with a hamster for the rest of the day? Put it in your pocket?
Dude,
that's a great. You're just walking around school, dude. If you're walking around a high school with a hamster in your hand, that
you're
hamster dies.
Okay, guys.
Okay. Sick.
I think I got it figured out. Okay.
So are we? Okay. Are we officially starting, or is there a lead in?
Right now.
That's...
I don't have a lead in.
Wow.
It's just we're just starting. Okay.
Okay, that's
so
it.
It is Friday morning. Okay, y'all.
It's Friday morning.
It is the final day of the week. It's your guys' first week, and so you guys are needing to find. Well, the first task of the day is officially breakfast, but technically you got no idea where Alistair went. No idea. And yeah, you guys all get up and you head into the middle common room here. You see a couple of your friends, Pippa, Jay, they're up there getting ready. Jay's looking through a book like a fucking nerd.
Like a nerd.
So, I just want to remember, I want to make sure I'm remembering correctly. We left Triple S with Dumbledore overnight, right?
Him.
Okay.
They apparated away.
Got it.
Yep.
If we're all in the breakfast all together, I'm gonna find Tiberius first of all.
Pippa are right here in the common room with you guys, just getting ready for the morning. They haven't headed down to breakfast yet, but they will.
Okay. Are you in this room, Tiberius, or did you do some weird thing?
No, I'm in the common room.
Okay, I'm gonna track you down. I'm gonna approach you sensually. Go, Tiberius. Good morning to you. How do you do this morning?
Morning. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Oh, I don't really care. I'm sorry.
You know what? That is okay. We all have this morning. I was curious. Do you know the lasso spell?
I have a lasso right here. I don't need no magic.
Well, let's say hypothetically. Thank you, mother. Let's say hypothetically, you are in a situation where someone thieves away your actual lasso. What do you do then? You have no lasso.
I don't know.
Because what are you gonna do? Lasso the lasso back? You have no lasso. This is why I suggest this magic spell I know, and I'm gonna show my spell book that has it. Because I think
Okay,
I
what
know.
is
I'm
it?
pretty sure I know it. It is called Carpe Retractum.
Carpe retractum.
Carpe retractum.
Yeah. Where'd I put it?
So
Love
you're
me,
gonna
carpet
teach him
retractum.
That is true.
Brother,
What'd
there's
you say?
nothing better
that.
than
So you're gonna
carpet
teach him
retractum.
that.
Yeah, that's the plan.
How well do I perform it? I need to, like, roll?
I believe so. I gotta remember how doing anything in this game works.
So, when you do spells, there's kind of a way that it happens. I will give you a difficulty. You have to use the dice associated with that skill. Add a magic die if it's magic. Add your pluses, obviously, and everything. But it has to do with several different things. It has to do with how long you want the effect to be in place, how many times you've done it
That's
before,
right.
if you've seen someone do it, how large the effect will be, and how naturally possible it could be. So if you're telling me, like,
Okay.
you want the spell to be like, I grab this water bottle, it's gonna be very easy because it's just something you could do. It's gonna be like a 1.
Mhm.
If your spell
Right.
is like, I want to create heaven, like, it's gonna be like really
Right.
So it just really depends on
Domain
what you're wanting
expansion.
to do and how. Yeah, it ranges. I have an entire like sheet I have to go down and calculate it on.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've casted Carpe Retractum before. Do I have to roll to see how well I can teach it to him?
No, you can just teach it to him.
Do
Okay,
I
I'll just
roll?
teach it to him.
No. When you use it in the future, you could add.
I'm using it now.
You're gonna use it right now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. The water bottle. That was a grand idea.
You're gonna grab.
That is a great idea.
Where's the water bottle at?
It's the common room. We're a bunch of teenagers. There's at least 50 water bottles in this
So you're
I'll
just
run
gonna
over
grab a
him.
water bottle that's just somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll run over and put one like on the piano.
Yeah, so that's going to be a brawn roll, and you're going to use the magic die, and it's going to be a difficulty of 4.
How do magic die work again?
You add a d4 to any time you are doing magic.
Okay.
Go ahead and get these bad boys out.
Oh yeah, I passed.
What do I use?
You passed? Oh yeah. So you cast
We
that
can
over
use
there, you
the-
kind of whip it across. Do you do it like, do you act like it's a
Oh.
normal lasso? Describe how you do it.
I grab it as if it's my actual lasso, and I twirl it around. I don't remember what Tiberius sounds like. I feel like he wasn't this redneck.
He was pretty.
He was pretty
like real
accented.
country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you
he
really
was
went
like.
into- because he's faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He
twirl
watches
it,
too much John Wayne.
and I just whip it over there.
Whip it over there. Yeah, so you whip it over there.
I-
How does it
Well,
just
if I
look
need
like a
to.
physical lasso, Cam?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so-
it like
Does it glow a
kind of
little
like
bit?
sucks in. It's like literally like I feel like I remember it being like a purple, and it kind of like appears around the object rather than like flipping all the way to it
Yeah.
usually. But it's like it sucks in
So
and
you whip
clasps
this
down. and
invisible thing around and kind of point straight at it. This purple circle
My truck payment is $4.12,
slides down around, and then
and I have to pay it off before the next
pulls it
one is
right
due.
towards you. What do you do when it comes towards you? Catching it, flipping it, anything?
I drop it.
Let me get my book.
You just drop it straight on the ground.
I did not think this would work. I'm not gonna lie. First try. I ain't the best student. I ain't studious.
Well done. Is very well done.
And
I'm
it's,
proud of you.
it's carpe rectum.
You
That's
see-
close enough.
Jay leans over and he's like, "Can you teach me that spell too?"
Don't you do it.
Sure.
He learns it from
Why
you
not?
as well. So you've got,
Don't
got
you
so
do
many
it.
students now.
And the fun thing, class, I guess, is that if it is a heavier object than you, you can use it to pull you towards it. Is generally I've never pulled that off personally. Usually that one comes flying out of my hand, but it is. I know it's in the books, so it must be true.
Must be. Okay, so what are you guys heading down right now? You got anything else you want to do before you leave?
Did Jay or Pippin look like they wanted to talk to me, or were they just like hanging out?
Pippa was just kind of chilling, and Jay, he was reading his book. He's been flipping through some papers and taking some notes pretty furiously over the last couple days. But nerd shit, you know.
Okay. He doesn't look out of the ordinary though. It's just like
I mean,
normal
for the
nerd
last
shit.
couple days, he's been doing it. Every morning, you've seen him scribbling down
Interesting.
things and.
I'll go over and be like, "Hey, what are you working on?"
Oh, it's a project I've been working on with Professor Sinistra. We've just
Which
been
one's Sinistra again?
observing. She's the astronomy teacher.
Got
We've
it.
just been observing some strange weather patterns around the school. And as you all might know, I'm very interested in meteorology, and
What
she's
happened?
asked me to help her categorize some of the events that we've been seeing. Nothing out too crazy, but just a little bit out of the ordinary.
I gotcha. Did they die?
I
Nathan,
Think
Courtney,
so.
I think they did.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, yep, there you are. Hi. That was weird. Anyway,
have we gotten any mail? Like, I sent a letter to my father, I think.
You
That is a
usually
great
get mail
question.
at breakfast.
okay. All right, that's interesting.
Heading down?
Probably,
I'm heading down.
Yeah.
I'll probably give I'll give Pippin one of those
Pippa.
yeah. I'll give wait, Pippa is which one again? Top
Pippa's
one, bottom
the
one.
girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
give her.
Jay is the top one.
Okay, that makes sense in hindsight. I'll give Pippa the whole oh, that's interesting. Bye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. y'all head
and head
downstairs.
to breakfast.
Just kind of sitting in with everybody. Pippa and Jay follow you down there. They don't really have much to do either. Let me pull out my little breakfast map for you
Ooh, I
guys.
love breakfast.
I love maps.
I do too. I especially love this map. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So you guys head up to
That's-
breakfast. And all the classics are there, you know? Everybody you guys been hanging out with late. Pippa, Jay, they follow you guys down. Thorin, your friend you guys hung out with that first night, he's down here as well. And Jay brought his whole big book log down here, smacks it down on the table, and starts he's running over the window, looking through some binoculars, coming back out. He's been barely eating every day, just working on this project. Yeah, he all sit down.
Interesting.
I assume Courtney has joined them at this point. At breakfast.
Yes.
She's not
Um,
doing anything like writing down bills over there.
I'm okay.
Morning.
You're fine.
I'll flag. What's her name again? Courtney's character?
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
Scarlet. That's right. I'll flag
Put me
Scarlet
as,
over
like-
and Sorry, go ahead.
Just put me as doing whatever for right now.
Cool. I'll
She's just
grab
gonna be
Scarlet and get her
eating
to
and-
sit with us. Yeah.
Sitting there.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys
Um,
are just sitting there eating and anything specific anybody needs to do?
Well,
for the
did
night?
we get mail out of curiosity?
You'll see. Yeah, so you guys sit down. You guys sit down. Dumbledore gets up to the top of the stage, and he starts doing his daily announcements as he does every single morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are you all doing? Just a reminder for everyone that the apparition lessons are starting on Monday, and there are also Quidditch tryouts today. This afternoon, so if anybody is looking forward to that, you just head out to the pitch later this afternoon and they will get you in there.
shit.
That's gonna
We
be
gotta
in
find-
with your houses, so your teammates will be there, and the team captains already know what they're doing. They're gonna be running that entire tryouts. But yes, everybody, feast. And he just walks away. You see Dumbledore is haggard, more than Dumbledore is normally. He is normally old, sunken eyes. He's hundreds of years old, I'm pretty sure. He's normally looking a little bit rough. He looks like he is a step from death. He is his eyes are more sunken. They're probably 2 inches into his face. He's chugging coffee left and right. He's got
Can I flag him down?
yeah, for sure. He comes over there. Yes, is something I can do for you?
Hey, Big D. I gotta say, you
He
ain't
starts
looking too
laughing.
good.
He just busts out laughing. I don't think it's necessarily appropriate to address me in that fashion, Mr. Tanner.
Well, you ain't looking too good, D. And,
That's true. I'm not feeling too well. I will admit I was up all night concerning the situation with your friend, Alistair, correct? Yes, he,
you know
What a
who it is.
confounding situation.
Why? You ever seen anything does he like tomatoes? Just kidding.
does he like tomatoes?
Am I there for this?
Yeah.
Did I
Yes.
see him go up? Okay. Dumbledore, I am curious. Obviously for our friend's well-being, but also if there are Quidditch tryouts tonight, he will not want to miss this. And I'm wondering if he will be around
And that is
for
why
that?
solving this problem is of the utmost importance. In fact, I would like to enlist some of your help in possibly rounding up some of the other professors that may be able to assist with transforming him back, or really knowing anything about the situation at all. I was up all night with some of my fellow Aurors that I called down, and they were not able to really cause anything. I didn't want to bother any of the professors in the middle of the night, of course. So after breakfast,
not?
meet me up here again at the top, and we will figure out what we're gonna do about that. Okay?
Okay.
Dumbledore heads off.
All right.
Yeah, so you guys are just sitting there. Caster, you see Penny approaching you. I don't know if you remember Penny. She was
That's
the one
the
that helped
bitch,
you on
right?
the first day. No, Penny is the one that helped you
Okay,
out on the
not the
first day
bitch.
when you stepped out of your carriage, and she was stopping everybody from laughing
Okay.
at you and
So she was the
introducing you
nice
to
one.
everybody.
The
Yeah,
genuinely
she's the
nice
blonde one. I'll pull out her picture. Yeah, she's the blonde one. She pulls up with her friend Kiara. Where's Penny? They're in alphabetical order. Why am I having so much trouble? Are they not in alphabetical order anymore? Oh, there she is. Okay, here's Penny and her friend
Okay.
Kiara. They both pull up, and Kiara is kind of... you see she's kind of following Penny everywhere she goes, and then Kiara approaches your table, because she's just kind of following Penny as she's going, sees that you guys are sitting there, and kind of turns away as to not face you guys, and
Interesting.
kind of crosses her arms and just looks down, like, at her.
Do we notice this?
Yeah. I mean, she does it pretty obviously.
Basically, she's racist.
It's the
Because none of you
Bible
are British.
I'm gonna wave them. I'm just gonna wave at them and see if they like smile and wave and see
Yeah,
if they
Penny
react.
comes over, and she leans down and goes, Caster, how's your first week of classes been going?
It has been eventful, let me tell you what.
Really?
You know,
Really?
I wasn't entirely sure what to expect when I transferred, but you know, so many things have happened, not many at which I think I am at liberty to discuss, but it has been fun. How has your week gone?
Oh, you see she's kind of caught off guard by the not at liberty to discuss part. She's like, it's literally been 4 days. I don't understand how anything that dramatic could have happened.
Right.
She's like, well, it's been going really good. In fact, I wanted to approach all of you because I do have a little invitation for you all. And she like goes like this at you. And she keeps
Ooh, you
doing
needed
it.
witchcraft fingers.
Until you do it back to her. And she says, so, have you met Curly? Any of you?
I don't believe so. Curly, is
Oh,
he?
he's amazing.
Would I
he's
know?
a fellow Hufflepuff. He's throwing a party tonight, him and his band. You know, Pippa's in his band. They're throwing a party tonight. Did she not invite you? Pippa
She
looks over
invited
and
us,
she's like,
okay?
Pippa's high. she's like, yeah, guys, there's a party. She's just no idea. And Penny's like, yeah, so it's gonna be, down at Hogsmeade. There's a secret channel that goes from underneath the left staircase. Everyone remember, right?
I'll write this down.
She's like giving you guys, because you guys who have been here at the school for a long time, you know about this. This is a pretty common way that the older kids go there because they don't have to go outside. It's cold, whatever. She basically shows you guys the way.
Okay.
Yeah, and she also, because she hasn't seen what's going on behind her with Kiara, she like looks, she points like this as if, because she thinks she's gonna be right next to her. She's like, oh, also Kiara's back. And you remember that when you were in divination the other day, Penny had asked the teacher like, hey, Kiara's been gone, but she'll be back on Friday. Can I save a seat for her? And you were like, yeah, that's fine. Or the teacher said like, yeah, that's fine. So she points back like this. She's like, and Kiara's here. Kiara. Oh, and she realizes she's upset. She's like, anyway, so we'll all be there. Everybody's gonna be there. So please say that you're gonna come to the party, please.
life insurance yet.
I will of course be
I'm not
there.
ready
I
yet.
would never miss such an event. Is your friend okay?
Oh, I guess I'll deal with that in a minute. I'm not really trying to make her upset right now.
Okay. What? Has she been? Have I met her at all, or has she been
Kiara?
gone the whole week? Yeah.
Kiara came up with you, or have you? I can't remember. Kiara came up with Penny to you. She's always
okay.
like right at Penny's side. They're like inseparable.
Okay. So was she only gone the 1 or 2 days, or was
gone
she?
Ever since that you guys got there that first night, and you haven't seen her till now since that moment you stepped off.
After your first
Okay. Okay. I don't think I want to pry, but I'll make a mental note of that
Yeah,
situation.
sure.
But I'll
And
basically
then,
just be like, yeah, it's
Would you be
Penny
against
Funky.
prying?
Penny looks at. I'm sorry.
What, Albie?
Would you be against prying?
Are you saying
Like,
that to
if-
her? Are you who are you just asking?
Let's say.
Just asking.
I mean, I feel like
Like,
the nature of D&D,
you
we
wanna
can
leave
pry
it
if we
alone?
want to, baby.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can do like a little perception check at the end of this little conversation if that's.
Like 200 minutes.
I know that's not a thing, but we'll do like a brains or something. So Penny looks at you, Tiberius. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't be taking any of it out for my next picture.
I mean, I guess. What time is it? Because we got the Quidditch tryouts, right?
Oh, it's gonna be late. It's
I
gonna be
ain't
after that.
missing them.
Everybody's gonna be at Quidditch. So after Quidditch, like sometime later, it's not really a big deal.
Everybody.
I mean, everybody wants to be on the team.
Everybody who is everybody. Speaking of which, Tiberius, will you be joining us to join out for Quidditch? We could use, especially if Alistair is indisposed or not himself in any way.
I wouldn't miss for the world.
Brilliant.
Incredible. Well, expect to see you all at the party later then. And if
Maybe.
anything happens, I'll let you guys know. But yep. Bye. And she does that thing again too.
Bye. Do a little spell crap.
So then, yeah. As they're walking away, you see Victor. You guys remember Tiberius bullied him on the train. He was making,
Yeah. That was like
He
his
was making-
first character moment.
he was making all these very interesting comments that very
He's a
clearly were trying to
vampire
hint
kid,
to
right?
he's a vampire. Like,
Right.
flashing his eyes at you wildly and mentioning how he's not going to sleep much this year and like
Right.
weird comments. He leans over from the Ravenclaw table and goes, Penny, I'll be there. And she's like, yeah, yeah. And her and Kiara just walk away. Yeah, when as her and Kiara walk away, everybody roll a brains roll. This is gonna be like our perception check, I
Okay.
guess.
Oh boy, I have a lot of that.
Do this.
Yeah.
Roll brains roll.
Animal.
You're gonna.
I rolled a 4.
You've
Oh.
covered our dice.
Tiberius don't know shit. I've covered your dice. Hold on.
Hold on, I got them.
You got him?
I don't think she's upset, y'all. I think she's just a quiet feller.
So, let's do
Feller.
this. So just click R.
What you doing?
Do you have the D4 that from like being trained in something? Oh wait, hold on. What is that from?
So,
My bad.
Brains.
so you rolled
Right.
a 4.
What do I
Where's
get
that?
that? I think. Oh, that's from my wand. So that's probably only for magic.
Yeah, this is non-magical. This is just your dice.
Well, it doesn't matter because I got a 20.
Scarlet got an 18.
I got a nat 20, which explodes.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
You okay?
God damn it.
So I got a 28.
God damn it.
You know something's wrong, okay?
As Kiara and Penny
Tell me this lady's life story.
As Kiara and Penny walk away from you, they turn their backs to you. And Kiara, because she's following Penny behind her, is behind, like, you see her the most clearly. And you see a bloody bandage down the back of Kiara's left arm.
Oh shit. Okay.
Anyway, mail time! So, you guys see the rafters fly open, these owls carrying letters rush in from the skies. They swoop down and they toss 2 letters, one right into Caster's hand, and one red one right into Tiberius's hand. Who's opening their letter first?
I've
Mine's
been doing a lot of
Right.
shit. You go first, Tiberius.
well. I open the letter.
Tiberius opens the letter, and as he even slightly separates the seal from the letter shoots up into the sky, hovers in front of him, opens into a
Oh,
giant
fuck.
floating mouth with a tongue that sticks out, and
Ah!
Tiberius's
No one's gonna see that!
mother's voice begins to scream, I can't believe you made such a fool out of the Tanner name by letting all those Quidditch things explode in front of everyone! You bloody fool! She just honestly starts roasting you. She calls you a virgin. Like, she's pissed. Your mom is just very
Everyone
upset.
knows cowboys ain't virgins, y'all.
She starts screaming, and basically says, you better give us a good performance on the Quidditch team this year. If you do not impress us, Lord knows what will happen. And the letter shuts and falls back down onto the ground. And you see that now inside it you can read the full text of the letter back.
Is that confirmation that Jesus is in Harry Potter?
I mean, Jesus is in the world, so...
He was probably an extremely high-level wizard.
Jesus probably was.
I'm just gonna give Tiberius a pat on the back.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's okay, buddy. I know your parents saying that you need to do well in Quidditch makes you want to do anything but I would also personally like you to do it in Quidditch, so this is just my 2 cents. I'll back off of that.
I'm just,
I would like
to... broken.
Damn. You get called a virgin in front of your entire school by your mom.
I
That's a rough
know.
one. That's a rough day.
That is rough.
She would know.
Did Bones drop the letter? Like, how does Bones fly? Is he magic? We've talked about this.
He's
maybe.
magic.
He must be.
He's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Bones.
Yeah, he's some kind of like some kind of extremely powerful like animate object thing has been put on him permanently by one of your parents. Yeah,
At least they didn't
Cassier,
threaten to get rid of Bones.
Are you gonna open your letter? It's from your parents. It's addressed from your parents.
Okay. Before I
From your
do,
mom.
in that moment where you said all the letters came out of one space, right? What was that?
So yeah, basically the way that this works is like there's like a hole in the ceiling that all the owls come in through.
Okay. Would I have been able to clock... I don't know how I would do this, but would I have been able to clock if I'd seen, like, Alistair's letter?
Like if Alistair got a letter?
Yeah, like if it came in and then started going somewhere else. Type beat.
I mean, I guess you can roll like a brains to see if you saw that.
Can I do magic about it?
What do you want to do? Damn, it's hot.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are they all just random owls, or are they, like, our familiars?
So, basically the way this works is, like, with people who have an owl, their parents might, like, call for the owl to come back and get a letter and bring it back to them or something. That's probably what happened with Tiberius. But people need to send letters. Your letter came from just, like, a basic-ass owl. I mean, there's owls that just do letter service, and that's, like, their job.
I guess before I do any magic, I'm just gonna see if I see, like, a sugar glider with a note. Like, anywhere.
Okay.
I'll roll for that if I need to.
Yeah, go ahead.
What am I rolling, Brands?
Yeah.
I got an 18.
You got an 18? Yeah, there's not anything. So,
Son of a
next.
bitch. That feels worse than rolling a nat 1.
I just love doing that. Okay. Yeah, so your letter. It's addressed from your mom.
I will open it.
Yeah, so you open the letter. It's kind of
just-
long. Your mom
It's
is...
not shouting at me. That's a good
No,
start.
no, it's a very normal letter.
Okay.
It's... You notice as you're
Nice hat.
starting off reading the letter, there is no well wishes of, I hope school's going well. There's none of that. It's very much like, I hope you are okay, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really about your situation of being so far away from home. And as you read through the letter, the ending of the letter kind of explains that she received correspondence from Beauxbaden's Academy of Magic, letting them know that you were never supposed to have been expelled. They took their attendance that first week of classes, and your name was on all their registration lists. There was no reason
weird.
for you to not have been. Like, they didn't have any record of you being expelled. Like, they for some reason, they didn't have any reason for you to have been gone. And so in order to not, be in violation of attendance, you are expected to return home after today. She wants you to leave tonight to return, and she says that she can send someone to pick you up, so that she's already talked to Dumbledore about it, and that he's aware that you need to be transported, and that they're going to work it out, basically.
That's concerning. Because I don't think I want to go back to Beauxbatons at this point, because I still don't know French. So... I think I'll talk to Dumbledore about that later when I see him.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just tuck that in my pocket for now.
Yeah, so you guys are going to head out from breakfast, unless anyone has anything they need to do, but...
So, were
No.
we supposed to go back and talk to Dumbledore
You guys
before
are
we
gonna
left,
head
or
out
was
to
that?
Dumbledore. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't think there's anything. I'm gonna sneak one more peek at whatever Pippin is doing. Or Pippa.
Pippa? Pippa's not doing
Yeah.
anything. Jay is looking at weather documents.
Jay, sorry, my bad. I get them confused.
Yeah, are you doing magic about it, or are you just trying to look?
About 7.
I'm just trying to look. I won't even be subtle. I'll just look over his
Or
shoulder.
you're physically just gonna fully look?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fully look.
He hides it. He's like, what are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm curious.
Curious about what?
Whatever you are working on, you bring a full spread down to the breakfast table. You expect no one to sneak a peek.
I mean, I already showed it to you when you were upstairs, and he just kind of shows you like one page, and it says like cloud above outside courtyard for 2 hours without moving, and then it says like rain that was concentrated on only one location for 35 minutes, and like just a few like. It's
Wait,
just
did I
weather
bully
animals.
Jay? Is Jay the one I bullied?
You kind of bullied everybody. Jay is.
You did kind of bully everyone.
Jay
I don't think there's
is-
someone you've met you've not bullied, including Dumbledore.
Yeah, Jay is he's the one who's like been nerdy and doing like, book shit.
Not vampire.
No,
Not
vampire's
vampire.
Victor.
Okay. Victor the vampire. That's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
I'll try.
Do you need help with whatever your project is?
I mean, honestly, I think me and Sinistra have it covered. I think we've pretty much got it all. But thank you.
Okay, bye, and then I'll just leave.
Yeah, so you guys head up to the front to see Dumbledore.
Look at this man. Look at this
and
whole man.
I know, he's gorgeous. And he goes, alright, so, I really am at a loss for what to do about this entire thing. Any ideas from you two?
Where is
Also,
he?
Miss
Where
Cora,
is
we have
he?
another
Yes.
thing to talk about later, but we
Yes,
can deal with that,
I
honestly,
haven't made the
after
whale.
this.
Yes.
ideas?
I will get back to you on that. Where is he, out of curiosity? Where do you have him?
Slim Shootin', Shalak as he's been calling himself, is currently
Is
sequestered in
Slim
my
his
office.
first name?
We do not
Okay.
know what is going on with him, or his naming
Okay,
convention.
that is very interesting. Has he been up all night? Did he sleep? Does he sleep?
Did he sleep?
Probably not.
Yeah, no, he just kind of paced around and held his gun up at shit.
Just practicing dry fire exercises.
Yeah.
I feel like Tiberius would like this man. Well,
I mean, can you think of
okay,
anyone
so
during your time here that maybe would have any insight, or...
so
We have some time. Like, you guys don't have any classes today, correct?
We have Quidditch.
We-
and our
we
boy
do have
has to be
Quidditch
here
practice,
for
but outside of that,
Oh, Quidditch isn't
So,
until later.
okay.
Quidditch is until like 5 o'clock.
okay,
You think
I will
we
say
can
two
turn
things.
someone
We've done
back
crazier
before
shit.
5?
We're very good at things. In the first week, we have done. Look at Dumbledore. We have done nothing. We have done nothing out of the normal for the first week, but you know what I mean. Dumbledore, I will say two things. First of all, you said you had not talked to the professors of the school yet, correct?
I had not talked to any of them yet because they were all asleep, and I did not want to bother them. I called in some of my Aura friends last night to get their opinion, and none of them
What
really
about
had
the
any
one that is
information.
working here?
I did not speak to him. He was asleep. He's a professor. During his time here, he is professor, considered not Aura. He's considered retired from Aura.
Okay.
Why didn't you
Interesting.
wake the other professors? I mean, not every day does someone get turned into a root and toot and
Honestly,
shoot.
if you think about the history and knowledge of this book series, the adults really do not make good decisions considering missing children. And then he
That
goes,
is true.
He like shakes his head. He goes, "What?"
I'm sorry.
You are
I-
tweaking, my
I
friend.
misspoke.
You are tweaking. First of all, I will say I will. Of course, me and I'm going to fully volunteer Tiberius in this matter. Will ask around the professors, probably specifically, which is the one that gave my friend the squirrel.
Professor, the one who's played by that one lady, Professor McGonagall.
That's the one. I will ask her if she knows things about shapeshifting. Maybe.
Well, if you'd like to start there, her classroom is just past the 3rd floor landing. Take a right.
Okay, that is very good. Also, we know what Snape would be. You should get some sleep. because you are acting oddly
I'll
for
be
you,
fine.
and
You
that
see,
is
he
crazy.
goes like this. I'll be fine.
I'm sure you will.
I'll be
because,
Everything's fine.
Okay. Okay. You are my headmaster. That is good. Uh.
You guys head out.
Oh, I want to clock that lady.
You want a clock?
I want a clock. Give me a clock.
Supposed to do
The
that.
lady that was sad. That was the lady. I can't remember her name already, but like the sad
Kiara?
lady that Kiara. Is she still here?
Are you going to like talk to her? She's just sitting at her table eating.
I'm gonna shake Tiberius here for a second. I'm gonna like kind of get him off my beaten trail, and I'm gonna go up to her like alone.
Tiberius, are you gonna try to follow? Or are you gonna stay?
No, I couldn't care less about her. Not.
Your cat just
Your cat just
knocked
knocked something
something.
off the table.
What did you do?
I know, it was small. It like looked like
Oh, they're old contact
Needles.
containers.
oh, okay.
They're old needles.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
clock
go
her.
up
I'm
to
gonna go
her?
up to her.
Are you going
I'm
like?
gonna.
How are you approaching her? Like what way?
I'm literally, like, if she's sitting at a table or just standing, I'm literally gonna go up and, like, the most, like, I'm gonna try and be as non-threatening as I can. And be like, hello? Excuse me?
She looks up at you like, not scared, but just like upset.
I'm gonna say, hey, I have a feeling I know what is going on here, and you know, if it doesn't make sense to you, that is cool. I will never bring it up again. But I would like to apologize for the whole thing. I didn't know, and whatever is going on with your whole deal. Totally keeping it lock and key, as they say. Just deepest sympathies and my apologies. Especially for. I didn't, I was aiming at the tree, I didn't mean to. I'm just gonna kind of gauge her reaction to this to see if I'm on the money.
She starts crying, but she says thank you, and just kind of looks back at what she was doing.
Okay. I will just be, if there's anything I can ever do to make up, let me know. I will just leave you alone for now.
She just looks away. She doesn't want to
Cool.
talk about it.
I'll move on.
Yeah, so you guys heading up to that teacher's classroom?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are gonna head up the stairs.
Yo! The stairs are dope.
Y'all can play with the little stairs if you want. Have a little
Oh,
fun.
you know I'm gonna play with the fucking... Oh, they're double-sided!
Yeah, so you guys head up the stairs, and I don't think I have a classroom for her, so we're just gonna leave it on this
I'm going
row.
straight
Oh
up.
god, sicko mode. We'll just put like a generic classroom in here, I guess. Yeah, so you guys head in to McGonagall's classroom. She's setting up. She has classes today. You guys don't have classes today, but other students do.
Okay.
Yeah, and you head into her classroom. She's sitting at the top of that little podium up there, just kind of flipping through papers. And when she sees you walk in, oh, hello, students, Mr. Turner. How are you? And ma'am, I don't think I know your name.
I am Castell. I'm a transfer student from Beauxbatons.
Of course. Yes. What can I help you with?
Could me and Monsieur Tanar speak with you privately for a moment?
She just kind of looks over at the door and casts like a little lock charm on it and goes, "What's up?"
Dude, there's such a deep part of me that just wants to Aloha Mora it for no reason. But I won't. I'll refrain. And you're with me for this, right, Tiberius? You're like, you're alongside? Okay. I have a friend who seems to have polymorphed out of nowhere. I don't know what to do. Dumbledore does not know what to do. And you taught my friend here how to turn a thing into a squirrel, or vice versa.
One of your friends has
so
transformed into what?
Yeah.
Into a gerbil? A
A
squirrel?
cowboy,
I'm.
I think.
A cowboy.
Can I
Tiberius,
summon-
we know about this.
Can I
No,
summon
no,
like
no.
an old copy of Ghost Rider, like the comic book, to just kind of?
Okay. So, do you know where one is?
No.
Okay. No,
I'll
you
keep
definitely
one on
can.
me at all times.
No, you definitely can.
Or I'll just like hologram a picture of Ghost Rider.
You want to create a photo of Ghost Rider?
Yeah, but with like a cowboy hat on.
Okay, hold on.
Can I give a help? Is that allowed?
Hold on.
You're just like alongside like doing the Will Smith thing.
Okay,
Just, like,
this is going to be a 14 brawn roll. You can use your magic die.
Brawn?
You have to physically create it and pull it.
Oh no, that's
So I
not
can't
the
help.
one.
I can't give.
Do you want to try
help.
to do it too? You can also try to do it.
Oh,
The-
bronze. What is it?
14.
Okay. I'm not
I
gonna
mean, you
get
guys
it.
have adversity tokens, unless you haven't been keeping
Can
track.
Nathan help?
No.
I have no adversity tokens right now, but I guess I'm about to get one.
If you guys say my name 3 times backwards, I'll be.
Wait, does it
Kalash.
It explodes if it lands on the highest number, right?
Correct.
So that would be a
I got-
okay.
I got a 5.
Okay. You
Same.
you both got a 5.
Yeah.
We both make the exact same shitty Ghost
I
Rider.
was just about to say, you both like go like this,
Personal strength.
and absolutely nothing happens except for like one of the. You ever seen Harry Potter when the little spell just goes?
Yeah.
That happens. And she goes, whatever that was, I don't really know. What has he turned into?
Cowboy.
That's not okay.
It's a
What
cowboy.
do you mean when you say cowboy?
It is a grown man. It is not a cowboy. It is a cow man. I will tell you that. He's got a gun. He don't know what magic is.
He seems to be undead, partially, if I'm remembering
Undead? There's an
correctly.
undead creature. Where is he?
Well,
I
undead,
believe
not
Dumbledore's
dead.
Yes, undead. He is alive still, but I believe he is in Dumbledore's office. He said he did not want to wake you.
Then we need to go at
despite...
once. What, Alistair has, what, we're going. She unlocks the door. You guys go with her. She takes you guys up the stairs.
Where's Saint?
Past everybody else. No, forcefully. She's dragging you. She's so strong. She drags you up the stairs. You
strong.
guys go around a couple times, up this way, till the highest level, where you step into Dumbledore's office. And inside of Dumbledore's office is Dumbledore and seemingly nothing else.
And we see it?
You see Dumbledore. You guys walk
That's
in,
it.
and it's Dumbledore, and that's it. Same for now.
Alright.
You would
Hey, Big D.
you would think a cowboy would stand out. Hello, large D.
Oh, no, that's a big D. We don't want to be crude.
Yeah, you also too true. We have brought Professor McGonagall.
Hello, McGonagall. She goes,
So
hello.
that's what I was about to do. And then
Yeah, there they are.
Where's Slim shooting Shallot?
Oh, he's over there. He
Shitlet.
finally went to sleep, and he points over there, and SSS is like laying like curled up halfway on a bench, just like just
What a...
just honk shoeing. Honk shoeing is hell.
Can you honk shoe without a nose?
He's honk shoeing. Don't worry about it. He's honk shoeing.
Honk shoeing
nose?
specifically through the nose hole.
Yeah.
Mouth
It's like-
closed. But just... Does he still have the cigar in his mouth?
Yes, he's honk shoeing with the cigar in his mouth. The cigar seems to be
Just
very
blowing
much
smoke
not real
on the
and just
shoe.
a thing.
That's only gonna be like
It's just like a
400 or 500.
concept, as he all is. Like all of him is just a concept. There's nothing real. It's just cigar is just a thing.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, so he's just passed out on the bench.
You're sleeping on the bench, by the way, Nathan. I don't know if you heard. I know you're doing
Oh, what?
adult things.
You're passed out on a
Sorry.
bench in
You're
Dumbledore's office.
Is it
Yeah.
who?
You, Slim shooting.
Okay, well I meant like Slim.
Which me. Yeah.
Right, Slim shooting.
Am I awake? Or am I
You're
just
passed
asleep?
out. You can wake up if you want.
Should I?
It's up to you.
If you want
It's your
to.
character. You can roll to see
We
if you
just
wake
brought
up.
Professor McGonagall to see if
Do
she
I
can do
feel
something
a
about your
disturbance?
situation.
Um,
You probably hear us walk
I mean,
in,
3
I would
people just
wager.
walked in and started talking.
Dumbledore's gonna be
Immediately
dead.
wake up and pull my gun.
Who do you pull your gun at?
Whoever's closest. Whoever's left at
Probably.
first, I see.
McGonagall probably went in first with her power walk.
But she
The
was
first
pushing
person
us.
is Tiberius Tanner.
Oh, but do I have my gun?
Do you have your gun?
I gave it to Dumbledore. I don't remember which
Did he give it
session.
back?
Said, "Can I use?" I don't remember.
I don't think he's
I
got
don't
his
think you
gun
did.
back. I think he's.
I don't think he
just
has it. Yeah.
Big D, pass me my gun.
Big D turns to you and goes, "Pass you the what?
Is he
Alone.
pistol?
Yeah, the revolver.
What
The
revolver?
gun.
Also,
Do
as
you
soon as
remember?
What are you talking about? I don't have a revolver.
You lost my revolver.
I don't have that.
That
Not a thing.
it
No
is.
No.
Oh,
This is England.
Is it Tiberius? Of course there would not be a gun in.
Why would there be a gun in
especially
here?
Especially with the presence of the Vice Headmaster.
In front
What?
of Vice Principal McGonagall. There's no guns in here.
I call her McGonagall. Oh,
McGonagall charms you and shuts your mouth for 20 seconds.
He just got timed out in real life. He got muted.
Be glad it wasn't 2 days.
I will wave at
SSS,
some
are you
shooting over here.
attacking? Or are you just pointing?
no, as soon as I am awake, I lower my gun.
Oh, okay.
Or
Your
just like
your
a-
gut
like a-
reflex to waking up is
Yeah.
shooting is like aiming a gun at whatever is nearby. How are you doing this morning, Monsieur Sherlock?
Bored.
Well, I heard you had not slept at all last night. Do you need a cup of joe, perhaps?
A couple what?
Joseph?
Who's Joe?
Joe?
Coffee, the beans, Java,
Oh, are you talking about donkey piss?
I have a feeling I am. I think I am talking about that. Tiberius, you seem like you would have
You see
donkey
Dumbledore
piss on you.
has a fresh pot brewed off to the side.
Oh, beautiful. I'm just gonna levitate it over to him.
I'm not the type of filler.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, anyway, do
What
you
are
have any
you?
dreams? What type of fella are you, out of curiosity? I'm very confused. We did
McGonagall
not get much
completely
time to
cuts you
talk.
guys off. So you're telling me this was a student?
Yes.
Who? Who was it?
Alistair, a local CD druggy type, although he never actually sold
local
drugs.
CD, like a place on your computer or something.
Local CD, local compact disc, yeah.
Oh god, that's why I was so confused. She goes, "Oh, Mr. Stefani, okay. What was the context? Did he just suddenly disappear? Did someone try a charm on him?
You
memory
know,
potion.
I actually don't remember. Oh yes, the
Is it
memory
a memory
potion.
potion?
A bad one.
Yes. We
A bad
took
memory potion.
Indeed.
Has someone been passing around those bad memory potions again? We know what happened to that one little first year. Okay,
Oh yes, but
How did we get it? I don't remember.
McGonagall.
we made it ourselves.
Oh.
We went on heist mode to get the ingredients and then made it ourselves.
McGonagall tries a couple spells. She, you see her kind of calculate, you think that she is in front of you creating a spell on the fly.
Oh, that's neat.
And you see her, she tries a couple things, mutters kind of to herself, pulls out a little notepad and, writes a few things down. And after... Go ahead.
Can I give her the help action?
That's not a thing, unfortunately.
Damn.
Doesn't matter because she rolled a natural 19. And
Damn.
she, with one last flick of her wrist, casts like a shining light over SSS. That as it goes, you see Alistair appear above it.
Oh, interesting.
As you appear, Alistair, do you remember anything?
No.
Okay. So what do you do?
When does he?
I'm just Holy shit, guys, that is a crazy poke.
You've been gone for a minute, my friend. Do you... How are you
McGonagall is just,
feeling? How
like,
do you...
looking at him, trying to see if there's anything weird.
Check his ears. Check his ears.
She looks. She
He's-
goes.
Are
she
you
grabs
are
his
you all
ear.
there? Hey, bongify real quick. I need to make sure it's you.
What if I?
Nothing! Bongify, do it, bongify.
Don't worry about it. You did well on your spell. That's all that matters.
I know.
You want to make sure your spell work. You want to make sure it's actually Alistair. Or you want to sit there and make something pretty.
Sometimes one must
Why are you
bongify.
being a fucking narc right now, dude?
I ain't no narc.
You must
I'm
tell
a
me at once
cowboy.
what bongify is.
It's my new streaming platform.
She.
Stream bong sounds.
You need to roll a charm roll. Your charm roll.
Especially because this is the 80s and those do not exist.
This is an old lady in the 80s.
How would she know what a bong is?
Spotify, so I was like,
You need to roll a charm roll with a hidden difficulty.
And there's no help actions.
No, it's not a thing.
Oh,
I know.
Especially on
It just doesn't
a
work.
spur of the moment roll.
Like, giving advantage on, like, a different die is just kind of weird. Especially when there's explosion.
Yeah.
Explosion and stuff.
Explosion.
Yeah, explosion.
Oh, I think the thing is we can give people adversity tokens though,
yeah,
right?
you can give
Isn't that
people
how that
adversity
works?
tokens.
okay.
That's right. Oh, speaking of which, I failed something earlier.
Yeah,
So I
anyone
give
who's
myself
failed a
Oh
roll,
yeah.
you give yourself an
I
adversity
rolled a
token.
12.
Roll a 12? Okay, so she goes, interesting, I'll have to look into that. Well, anyway, no matter, I sense that you feel back to yourself, Sir Zafani. You. That's your name. Nathan.
Yeah.
That's in character.
Yeah, she goes, sounds good, and she just leaves. You can tell that she kind of thinks that this was just like a stupid prank. Because she was so easily able to break the charm, she feels like this was kind of just like a stupid prank, and she's like, I have class to teach, like, let me get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me, before you go, Miss McGonagall, do you know what type of spell or whatever magical situation could cause a situation like this?
Some kind of transfiguration magic. It's hard to tell. I mean, there's really not a lot of conclusive evidence at this point. I would assume one of your spells was just a little bit off. I would say be more careful when casting things on someone. And she leaves. She didn't believe your memory potion shit. She just didn't. Because that hasn't been what she's seen out of people who've done that. She has seen, like, acid flashbacks from people who have done it. She hasn't seen
I see.
anyone, like, transform into anything. Make sense?
I got you.
So she
Interesting.
leaves.
How are you feeling, Alistair?
Well, no one's really told me anything. I'm just kind of gathering that I was transfigured.
Have you read Ghost Rider?
Yeah. He's chill.
Do you remember
you
the
have a
old
copy?
version that is like on
you have a
the
copy?
horse? He has a
You-
hat,
you,
a
mean,
cowboy.
you mean the one where where Harrison Ford played him?
Yup.
For the cowboy
I was gonna
edition?
say, how old even would
yes,
that be?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically him. You transformed into like him. I don't think he was literally Harrison Ford, but I do believe. I mean, the same idea.
Because remember, Nick Cage played him in
Right.
Ghost Rider the movie, and then Harrison Ford played him in the Cowboy 1962 edition.
Right, that is correct. So yes, basically that. You
Dumbledore is
transformed
asleep.
into that.
Dumbledore fully
What'd you say?
passed out.
What? I need
I
to
don't
know
blame
about my
him.
gun.
You gonna wake him up?
I am.
He sees, he like feels you try to wake him up, and he throws the gun at your face. Roll a flight roll.
Roll a what? A flight
Flight
roll?
roll.
Okay.
Hidden difficulty.
25th, 8th, and 22nd.
Fuck. That one.
Yeah, you. I was gonna say you take 5 points of damage. But we don't have health. Yeah, it hits you in the face, and you get a bloody nose.
I don't get paid money.
Is this my wand now too, Big D?
About 5,
Yeah,
4 to 500.
goes back to sleep.
I don't blame the man.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
You said thank you.
Oh, I gotcha.
Just
I
thank
thought you
you.
said I get it. Well, Alistair, you have a lot. So, yes, you turned into Cowboy Man. Skull face of some form, undead. You are American, yes?
Yeah.
25th.
Is there some connection to the cowboys in your family history, perhaps?
What was it?
Not really. I mean,
I have a theory.
I know of cowboys. Seen cowboy
Interesting.
movies.
What was it?
Your theory, Tiberius?
I think now it was a cowboy, correct?
Oui.
I think it was some Indian dark magic.
Okay.
Have you encountered Native Americans recently, Alistair?
No.
Where
I
are
don't
you
think there's
from?
any Native Americans in where are we?
Wherever we are.
Ireland?
Aren't you from the United States?
Yeah,
Doesn't mean
well,
it's
Yeah,
been
but
there
he's
there's
from the
recently.
United States in like
I mean-
1982.
Oh,
How much is he from?
60.
Interesting.
Pardon?
Well, in addition to this,
That's on the next one. It says
What'd you say, Cam?
I was waiting for him. In addition to this, we have Quidditch practice tonight. In addition to your situation with the cowboy thing, so kind of a lot going on. We have Quidditch tonight, so you would like you to join us for the Quidditch.
and a
Yeah,
party.
also,
Don't forget about a party.
Pippa told me about a party going on tonight or something.
He
Yes,
just
he's,
woke up. How did?
He probably told it to her or she probably told it to him like
Since-
last week.
Sensed a party in the force.
Or not even last week because you weren't here. She told
I'm
it
the
to him
supplier,
yesterday.
you know?
Right, that makes sense. If anyone would have told. Yes, there was a party tonight in Hogsmeade that we intend to attend. So that might be a cool thing.
Dumbledore, we still good
Also-
on that caravan? Dude, you heard me?
Dumbledore's fully snoozing still.
He's asleep.
I'm like, oh shit. I'll wake him up and I just light a blunt.
Oh yeah,
Days.
he wakes up, takes a hit, puts it back, passes
Goes
out.
back to sleep.
Damn.
Love that guy. Oh, also, we're alone in the room tonight, right now, right? Aside from sleeping Dumbledore.
Tonight? Oh yeah, right now.
Tonight.
Yeah. It's you, Dumbledore, and like you three and Dumbledore, basically.
Okay. Guys, as well, I would like to point out, you remember the werewolf, yes, that we all encountered in the forest?
Yeah.
Yep.
I believe she is a student here. There was a student walking around that was upset, looked our way, became upset, and shot remember I missed that big slicey attack and I hit it in the shoulder. It is in she has a wound in the same place, which only logical explanation would be that she is the other form of that creature we stumbled upon.
There's a few ways to test the theory. If we see it
So
again,
she tried to
let's
eat
shoot
us.
the other.
Well, true,
She
but
tried
you know,
to eat
have you never? I guess did she try to eat us?
I mean, damn, I've never had the munchies that bad.
I've been pretty hangry.
Someone roll. Whoever wants to roll a brains as a perception check right now.
I don't have good brains.
Scarlet would be the best for it.
Cam's got pretty good
You wanna
brains.
make-
Scarlet's
I
not
got
here.
good brains.
Scarlet's
That is
chilling.
true. Let's see. 10.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. You look over and see a lunar calendar on the wall. Full moon was on Monday.
Gotcha. So yeah, that would track that was the circumstance. And I also went up and I apologized to her, and she seemed to pick up what I was putting down. I was speaking in vagaries because I did not know if I was accurate, and I did not want to give out the secret. I did not
Yeah.
to do that.
It's the best thing
Dumbledore
you
wakes
want to
up to
do.
just go, shut up, shut up, fuck up, and then goes back to
Yeah,
sleep.
what were you saying, Alistair?
Oh, I was just saying, so your best solution to having a confusing conversation with someone is to potentially confuse them more.
It has not let me down so far.
Wait, the full
I'm
moon.
confused.
What? When did? When did you transform to the cowboy? Was it also a full moon? Is he a wereboy?
That is a good
transformed
question.
Last night, and the full moon was the first day you guys got here.
Oh.
Oh. Do I know if, like, a werewolf thing is, like, prolonged? Like, if it's, like, a full moon, you're, like, in that shit for a week or something?
How much do you know about, like... I mean, you're, like, from a wizarding family, right?
Yeah.
You know that there are potions people can drink to stop becoming a werewolf.
We're gonna mute for a second.
Interesting. Okay. We'll take you along wherever we go. Interesting.
You guys see Alistair
So-
kind of just zones out a little bit. He just, like, hunches his head over, and he's just, like... You can tell that what he went through really
Draining.
affected him. Like, he doesn't remember any of it, but he feels like he just lived that entire time. Because, again, the guy was up all night. Like,
Right.
he
So he's, like,
feels like he was up all
zoinked.
night, but he doesn't, because he feels like no time has passed. He's very he's, like, jet-lagged.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah,
what else
before
do we
we
have of me?
leave, anybody want to roll another thing, see if you find anything cool?
I actually was thinking that I kind of wanted to go through Dumbledore's shit while he was asleep a little bit.
Go through his pockets.
So how do you want to go through his shit? What are you wanting? Are you looking for something specific? Are you doing magic about it? Are you just kind of looking?
I think I'll just casually, like, you know how you walk into, like, a cool, like, antique shop, and you know you're not going to buy anything, but you're just kind of walking and looking?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So that's
Do
going
that
to
kind
be
of browsing
basically a
shuffle.
brains roll. Brains is like all of those things. Yeah, so whoever wants to kind of look around, brains roll, and then if you're wanting to be very secretive, you can do a flight roll along with it, or if you're just kind of casually looking around, just do brains.
I'll just casually look around. You should look as well, Tiberius, you know, as you go over there and look over here.
Alright, sounds good.
16.
No, I'm not doing magic about it.
16.
Were you doing any magic?
I was not gonna, not in Dumbledore's office. I'm gonna, like, set off an alarm.
I got a 5.
Is that it?
What?
Sorry, I was sneezing. You got a 5?
Yeah.
You find the floor. The
I ain't never
walls,
seen a
the
floor like
ceiling.
this.
Is
there's
it a
walls.
nice
Whole
floor?
bunch of books, papers, bunch of stuff.
I got
Cam
a-
finds
I got
a
a
full
16.
electric guitar.
That makes sense. I'm not gonna take that, but, like, that's cool.
Can I take
Is-
it?
I mean, it's just, yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab it. Are you trying to, like, are you just
Ideally-
gonna sneakily grab it? He's asleep, so it's gonna be pretty easy.
Dumbledore will track you down and take your gun. I swear it.
Oh, I did just get my gun.
It's gonna be a flight of, like, 4 to steal it.
A 4? Alright.
That's so
Well, what about to play it?
To play it right now? If you play it right now, he will wake up and take your gun.
Oh,
I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But if you just want to
Well,
take it with you.
I don't want to poke the bear. I just got my gun.
Can I, like, analyze it and see if it's special in any way, or if it's just,
guitar?
like, an electric... Yeah.
I hate to just say keep rolling brains, but, like, that's kind of the only thing this game has
Hey.
for that.
You know, if I'm rolling, I might as well roll brains. 19.
You see a big, like, duct tape thing on the back that says property of Curly Duke.
Kelly!
Are you? Do I see this with her?
This is the
Show-
party
will you show
man.
him?
Yeah, I'll show him.
I think Big
My
D.
property, I get it.
Is Big D Curly?
I don't...
Is Big D Curly?
Is Big D Curly?
Do I? I don't
You guys
know
remember
Curly.
earlier Penny told you Curly was a 7th year Hufflepuff.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
You don't believe someone who has a werewolf as a friend?
Yeah, I think I will.
Do you want to
Okay,
try to
worst case
figure out
scenario.
why?
Worst
I
case
kinda wanna
scenario.
steal it now.
Best case, if we're getting the guitar for Curly, Curly will like us. In worst case, if Dumbledore is Curly, we will just give him the guitar back.
What? Will you take credit for stealing this? I can't lose my gun. I will
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
You can roll for charm if you don't want to believe him.
I'll
You
look
can roll
over
for
to
charm.
Alistair. I'll look over to Alistair, make sure he's still like zonked, and
Yeah,
I'll say,
he's zonked.
blame it on Alistair. I blame it on Alistair. Alistair will totally do this. And he may give Dumbledore the weed, so he will not slack upon him, so it's a perfect idea. And I'm just gonna touch the guitar first. Make sure nothing goes crazy.
Nothing happens.
I'll lift it.
Yeah, you're good. You take it.
Okay,
I'll take it and run.
Taking a walk briskly.
Yeah, you guys head out. Wake up Alistair on your way. Take
I'll-
him with you.
I'll just like
Can we pick him up?
retract him.
Take him.
Yeah, you can pick him. I mean, he's big.
I'm gonna carpy retract him his neck and just like have it over my shoulder.
Okay, that's
and just kind of lead him.
It's 100%
It's a little bit too kinky for
What you're
early
gonna
morning.
do is you are going to.
Don't say it. No, I cannot unsay it.
Brawn roll of
Excuse
10.
me.
Both of us are just.
Whoever wants to
Or
drag
ten.
him needs to do a brawn roll of 10.
Do you have adversity tokens, Albie?
I have one.
I also have one.
You need to decide if you're gonna do it. Like,
What's your brawn, Albie?
D4 plus 1.
Fuck, mine's not better. I guess I'll just push him like regular because I don't want to like hang him. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to.
that's why I was trying to get you
I don't
to
wanna-
do it.
Can we will we follow us? Can we just
You can make him.
Yeah.
tie something
Walk in the
around
door
his
and see
waist,
me.
tie something around our waist, have a trail?
Like,
Yeah, if you guys are
you
gonna
have an
just do it
actual
together-
lasso.
If you have an actual
I have a
lasso,
lasso.
just
I
tie
do.
him. That's not a roll. You can just do that.
All right.
Yeah,
I hope you don't mind my reach. Pardon me, sir.
Yeah. So you guys head out. You guys head down the stairs, past a few stairways. What's your goal? You kind of arrive in the middle of this stairway right here.
Okay. How long do we have until Quidditch?
You have a good amount of time. It's 10 o'clock maybe.
Where's the
What are
nearest window?
Where's the nearest window? This
What were
room
you about to
doesn't
say,
seem to
Abby?
have any windows. You could cross out into one of these hallways. If you go out like one of the hallways and go out into like a main corridor, there's probably going to be a window.
Okay.
What do we
were
want to
you
do
saying,
with the
Albie?
guitar? Are we just gonna carry
guess we
that
could-
around?
Does
I
that
feel
not
like
a
that'd be-
shaking spell? Oh wait, we have bags of holding, no? Don't I have something like that?
Do you have a backpack that like holds infinite shit?
I'll just put it in the backpack that holds infinite shit and
Do you have
like a
one?
Mary
Yes.
Poppins situation. Oh, I
All
thought
right,
I did. Hold on. Look. I have an inventory. No, I don't. I don't
Or-
have that, unfortunately.
I mean, you can try to hide it as you walk around.
We can convince people that it's our guitar. We're starting to
That
make
is true.
Just
Or
so
actually-
you guys can be fully aware of the situation, you will be carrying a guitar through the hallway with a man strapped to your waists. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to
Yeah,
do that.
I'm cool with that.
Okay, that's fine.
As we're passing students, I'm just like gonna be like, "Do you recognize this guitar?"
They all say it's Curly's guitar. Hey, that's Curly's guitar. I think
Okay.
he's looking for it.
Okay, cool. If you
Where is he?
stumble upon him, let him know that
I
we have
haven't
it.
seen him. Somebody tells you they don't know where he's at.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys head into this hallway right here, and there's a window in this hallway.
I want to see if I can find that weird weather situation that Pippo or
You're just gonna like look
Jay was talking
outside.
about.
I mean, you have a pretty limited look out of the window. You can kind of look around. You see the sky. Are you gonna sit
but
there for
nothing
like
sus.
an hour and watch it? Like, what are you wanting to do?
I guess if it's just a stationary cloud, I just want to see if there's like, because I heard him say that.
You look
There were,
outside,
like-
and there's nothing immediately noticeable.
Okay.
Like nothing that you see and you go, "Oh, that's weird," like right away.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is it possible to practice for Quidditch before we go to Quidditch?
That's a great question.
I mean, you guys can head outside, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah,
Just
might as
see what's
well.
going on out there. Yeah, so you guys head
Yeah.
out. You head along this main corridor here. And as you're going, you see that the door to the library is open. And there's a big
Okay.
sign on the outside, like one of those, you know, when you go sometimes outside a restaurant, they have those like propped up signs that are like this. And it says, looking for volunteers.
Oh, we got to check this out, no?
Should we get Alistair to bed first, or you think he'll be fine if we just put him in a
Good point.
comfy
You can
chair?
try to hide him.
We have to hide him.
We don't have to hide. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take it. Whoever had him tied to him, I'm just gonna tie it to like a water heater or something that's like by
Like
the
a
entrance to the
hitching post?
library.
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
you guys tie him to
Just
one of
gonna
these
knot it.
statues that are out here.
And then I'm just gonna like kick the back of his knees and like sit him down gently.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
it's
He
probably-
looks
I'm gonna
like he's
pat him on
just,
the head.
he kind of just looks like he's sitting in the hallway sleeping between classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hid enough in a school.
Yeah, so you guys head into the library. I don't actually think I have a library map, which is super sad. So we're just gonna use this really cool one that I like because I want to use it.
Based.
Yeah, so you guys head into the library, and this thing is huge. It's one of the biggest rooms you've actually seen so far. Books.
I just want to point out real
floor to
quick.
ceiling. What?
I'm sorry to interrupt your flow. It just occurred to me that this is the second time a Nathan character has done this.
Yeah.
And I just find that humorous.
Yeah. So you see these bookshelves floor to ceiling. The books are flying out, arranging themselves into piles that students have like ordered to come pick up, and then the students who return them to like a little drop box outside, those are going up and sorting themselves on their own. So it's like a fully automated library. The only thing you really got to do is walk in, take the book you want, and then bring it back later. And that's the librarian is just there to pretty much make sure in case something bad happens. But yeah, the librarian is sitting there. She's at the desk. She's reading. She's like got this book like over her eyes.
Okay. Hello, mademoiselle. You are looking for volunteers for something?
Oh, yes. I've actually been looking. You're the first kids that have come in. I am really in need. First, what years are you?
You know,
16.
that's a good question. I think we're year 6.
16th.
You're
16.
6 years. What years?
I'm 6 years old.
You're 6
6.
years.
No, sorry.
You're 6
Long
years?
night.
Okay, perfect. Yes, I just needed to make sure you were old enough to help me out. So I've been looking for some people to help me clean out the restricted section. The charms on that area are so different because, you know, we've got to keep the books safe and everything, and so it really does require a little bit of manual labor in order to keep those. So, would you guys be willing to help me out with clearing that out?
Yup. Let's go, Tiberius.
Do you do it like that? Do you look like that?
I'm
when you
fully.
do it?
Yup.
Okay. With
She's a little bit
face.
wacko for books, for
Got it.
education. It's
No,
okay.
of course, and I, as a librarian and educator, I love that. Yes, follow me. She leads you guys back through some twisting pathways to a small and darkened, roped-off section with a little placard on the rope that says the restricted section. And you can see it's kind of a hot mess in there. The book spells have been like running into each other, so there's stacks of books just laying everywhere. Some of the books, they've been hitting like mid-open, so they're like, some pages are wrong and there's some folded. She goes, I know, I've been putting it off. It's a little bit of a mess in here. But if you could just help me, usually once you pick the books up and flatten out the pages, they'll kind of kick back into where they go. So you guys see like 30 books or so on the ground that seem to need sorting out so that they'll follow back into their normal paths. And she just stands there. She's just leaning against the doorway. And she goes, go ahead.
Will we be out in time for Quidditch?
Oh, it shouldn't take you long at all. It's only a few. Just open them up, flatten them out, and
I
you'll be all
will.
good.
Okay. Is she
This
not?
is suspect
She not helping
you-
with the books?
I've got to observe the rest of the library, of course, in case anything happens. This is why I haven't been
Okay.
able to do it myself, because it's in this off area. I'll be standing right over here, and you see she kind of walks off to the middle of an aisle where she can observe the rest
Okay.
of the library, but she can also watch you guys.
Make sure we're not. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Would you like to help with this, Tiberius? And I'll just start going over to the books.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
if I'm
So-
being honest, I don't want to help, but I will.
I'm gonna lean over to Tiberius and be like, "This is the forbidden section, man. Do you know how rare of an opportunity this is?"
not that. She was accepting anyone off the street.
She looks over at you guys as she sees you guys talking. Get to work, please.
We're talking about books.
Oh, yes, you were just talking about how much I love books. Listen, Tiberius, you gotta get your shit together, man. Just look non-suspect. Think about anything you can. Take a mental snapshot. Just whatever you can get. And then I'm just gonna start, like, kind of slowly being like, oh, yes, this book is wrong page.
Are you looking for something specific?
Just really anything that, like, catches my eye and looks interesting. Like,
Okay.
I guess, like, fun spells that I shouldn't
spell
be
books?
able to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me just roll a couple things for you. We're gonna roll through.
Oh,
each
can
one
I-
right now. Oh,
Can I be looking for 2 things?
What would you like to look for?
Cool spells, and anything relating to the situation with Alistair.
So things about transfiguration and also cool spells.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see if I can spot any forbidden spells.
Forbidden
Cool.
spells, okay.
Or like dark magic. I don't know what it's called, what genre that would
Well,
be.
then that's perfect that I have 3d20, because we'll make one of those each of these. Let's decide what we want these all to be. Okay. So, we're gonna do our first roll for the Transfiguration book. Okay, you find a book that's just, kind of a general overview of some of the, like, the Dark Lord and his people's uses of Transfiguration when it comes to their evil doings in the world, how they use Transfiguration to create, like, familiars and create slaves, kind of. They don't really say it like that because it's academic, but, like, it talks a little bit about, more about
Thralls.
transfiguration of people specifically, which is kind of fucked. Like, that's
Right.
not good.
Right.
So you find a book about that. It's called The Transfiguration of Humans. You can add that to your inventory.
Nice.
Definitely.
Oh,
do that.
I can take it?
If you want to try. I thought you were wanting to steal it.
I wanted to make a mental...
Oh, you can make a
Tell you
mental
what.
note of it. It's just about, like, stuff.
Can you get a piece of paper
there's
and
not that
like
much that
copy
you can
the
remember.
writing?
Like, right. I mean, she's watching you.
Can I just, like... I'm just gonna, like, write on my arm the Transfiguration of Humans. Like, and, like,
Okay,
copy
are you
the
gonna
title
try to
down.
hide you doing that from her?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I can
probably
stand in
oughta.
front.
Yeah. Or, like...
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you stand in front, you
Yeah.
can just do it.
Okay, I'll just... Yeah.
She looks over. Mr. Tanner, get to work.
I got a cramp. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Okay,
my
then
bad.
Tiberius, what were you looking for?
Any like forbidden spells, any evil, any
You
stuff
guys are
that
both
somebody.
looking for weird spells. Okay.
To catch
Okay.
you up, Nathan, you are tied to a post outside the library right now.
So they went
Oh,
into
yeah.
the library to help volunteer to clean out the restricted section of books. So you're just kind of out there chilling while they're doing this.
We tied you to one of our waists, and we're just walking you through the halls like a dog while you were like... And
Cool.
we didn't want to leave you alone, so we tied you to a bench.
I just look up and I'm like, what the hell?
Okay. So, yeah, you guys find another book that, I mean, there's a lot of general writing about kind of, like, evil and stuff, and as much as this is, like, the restricted section of the library, you're not gonna find, like, how to do evil bad. Like, that's not gonna really happen. But, I mean, you find a book about the unforgivable curses, and you guys, you know, you remember the work that you did with Imperius, that spell the other day, when you guys worked on, like, resisting the Imperius curse, and just a couple other spells that are also kind of fucked up, like, you know, mind control spells, and other spells that can injure people.
What's in there?
What's in there?
Yeah, do I have time? Can I make a roll to see if I have time to just kind of look at it?
Spells that can, like, injure people? I mean, there are no spells that are just, like, hurt you.
Right.
There are, I don't remember what they're called, but there's like a few spells in the movies, at least I remember, where they use them. It's just like a blast that's like a concussive shock. It's like Thunderwave.
Okay. I gotcha.
They have a few things like that in there that if you can scribble down, you could probably master. Let me just look it up.
I might actually have it in here.
Expulso.
So both of us?
Expulso.
Okay. Okay. I'll like point at that in the book over to like Tiberius, and then I'll like give him the book and then go up and be like, I was just wondering to like the librarian to like distract her. I'll just be like, I was just wondering, do you need a card for this library? Because I am new here. I don't. You automatically
it's taken care of magically. So anything that you walk out the door with
interesting.
is then bound to you, and you have a period of. And she like goes through like the way that the charm.
And
works.
while
Okay.
you're doing that, I find the other two spells that you just listed. And I take a piece of paper and I kind of like copy it down. So what was that? Mind control, and then what was the other one?
What did I say?
Expulso.
There's mind control spells. There's a lot of different things. Like, there's a spell called Petrificus Totalis that completely binds someone from being able to move.
I think he said
Is that
and
unforgivable,
Expulso.
That's not an unforgivable curse. No.
I'm looking
I
for
just-
more unforgivable.
The unforgivable curses are Imperio, Crucio, and Avada Kedavra. Those are the three.
Would I find
Everybody
any of
knows
those?
about that, though.
Does everyone know
knows
how to
about
do
those.
it?
I mean, you can try. They're really hard. And you get completely banished from the wizarding world if you do them.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, you can definitely do it. Like,
Do they just know if I'm like by myself in the woods? If I do it, I'm gonna be like,
you know what? I really don't know how that works. But the problem is all of those spells require you to do it on someone. Like, they're all...
You can't do it on a rock.
You can't, like, Crucio a rock. It doesn't work.
okay, and there's no like step-by-step guide how to do it better in this.
Not in the school library. The school library does not give you a tutorial on how to kill.
That's like walking into your high school library and being like, how to make an atomic bomb.
No, literally. Okay,
Scratch gear
so
first.
you're over there talking to the librarian, you heading back, what are you doing? We got one more roll.
Once while I'm talking to her, I'm kind of like trying to catch a vibe off like if the shuffling behind me returns to like I'm putting books up shuffling and not I'm making copies of shuffling, and then when it's done, I will stop distracting her and I'm gonna
Go
try
back
and
in.
just like magic them into where they go.
All the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? Locomotor, I think is that.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Are you very familiar with it?
I have mastered it.
Look at you.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's a 3 brawn.
3 brawn.
I mean, you're physically moving things. But you get to add your magic die.
That's what to say.
Is there any way you can fail, or is this an automatic success?
6.
6
6 exactly.
Yeah, so you locomotor all these books back into place, and as you do that, a book is left at the bottom of the pile, completely unmoving.
You seeing this, Tiberius? You see this shit?
Well, my eyes are open.
What's the title of the book?
It's on the table.
Oh, it is. I was looking at you. Ooh. That looks important.
Now, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. I understand why this is restricted.
The librarian looks over. Are you almost done? Looks like it.
Yeah,
Yeah!
almost.
All right, well, hurry it up.
We're doing this for free. Calm down. Or do it yourself.
I'm fully just gonna if she's
Are you
not looking,
yoinking
I'm
it?
just gonna I'm not gonna yoink it. I'm gonna write it also on my arm. I don't even care if she notices at this point because like what's she gonna do? And
You're
just
gonna
make a
leave it
mental
there
note.
and just like write it down? Do you want to like distract
Well-
her or anything?
While I'm writing it, I'm gonna be like, this book is not moving. when it affected by magic, and I don't
You
know
say
what
it
is
out
up with
loud?
that. Do you? Yeah, I'm straight up gonna tell her because like it's her business.
She runs
it's
over
her
there.
library.
She runs over there and she looks at the book on the ground. She attempts to open the front cover and is unable to pull it open.
Is it physically heavy? I'm gonna try and grab it as well.
No, you just can't open it. It's just like it's not heavy.
It's like it's welded shut.
It's like it was like as almost it was like casted in like glass into the floor. Like you just physically cannot open it. Like it's not moving at all. Like you could kick it and it won't move.
Can I try Aloha Mora on it?
That doesn't do anything.
Can I try and pick it up?
Can you try to pick it up? I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
The entire book,
Does
not
not
just the front page.
Does not work.
Interesting.
I think your book's
Is it
broken.
like? What does the floor look like around it?
Normal.
Normal. There's not like a weird magic scene where the book is touching or anything weird.
No. It's just kind of
Huh.
the ground.
What if
Do you have?
Alice there? I'm wondering.
What if who? She says who?
wait till-
we haven't pushed.
What about me?
Students, I'm not concerned about it really. I mean, now that you've got the rest of them cleared out, I'm sure this one will sort itself out in time. Thank you for your help.
That's
You're all
how
set
things
to
get
go.
dirty. That's how things
That
get
is how
dirty,
things
and that's
get
why
dirty.
I was
This
dirty
is who
before.
You're all
Love
set to
messing
go.
the first
You're
place?
all set to go.
Okay.
No,
set to go.
no, we ain't.
She guides you
The
guys
job's
out.
not done.
Pushes
God
you
damn
out.
it.
Fully pushes you out.
Akio demon energy.
Baby.
Just like that.
Ah.
Yes, you guys leave the
Damn.
library.
Okay. Well, I did manage to write it down, so that's good.
And I have the notes from that one book.
Sick. Perfect. Are you still doing Bill stuff, Courtney?
Huh?
Are you still doing Bill's stuff? Are you still like?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be done in like literally 2 minutes. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
you are
no
totally
worries. We'll-
fine. Do not worry.
We'll bump into you in the halls at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, so
I'll-
as you guys are on the way out the door, you see like the back of the sign because you guys saw the sign from like the side that you entered on, but now you see the back of the sign. It says library closes at 7 p.m.
Okay. I guess I'll just know that. I know that. I can remember it. A time it closes. That seems relevant. Did Nate did Alistair pass back out on the bench?
He was just sitting there.
I have to tie him back. Alright, I guess he's going back on the waist.
Yeah. So yeah, we basically just have a little bit of a time skip until Quidditch tryouts. So unless there's anything anybody wants to do.
I just want to spend my time practicing, if possible.
Yeah, practicing what are you wanting
Yeah.
to practice?
Oh god, what are the positions in Quidditch?
Oh, practicing
Yeah.
Quidditch?
Yeah,
Oh, I mean,
I want to be
so
the snitch man. I want to practice going.
so you guys really haven't. None of you have been on the team before.
Right.
Like, you can throw a football around in your backyard.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, how familiar are you? I'm trying to get, like, a gauge of what you would know. I mean,
I would say
Quidditch is
I'm
a very popular
extremely-
sport. It's probably what everybody knows. There is seekers, keepers, and beaters. The seekers go for the snitch. The keepers try to keep the balls out of the hoops, and the beaters try to smack the balls into the hoops.
I tell you what, Tiberius, I can levitate this ball I found, the little marble, and you can try and catch it. It's just close.
I would love that. You want to put the ball, cast that up there?
Yeah, just while Alistair is still tied to my waist, and I have like a guitar in my other hand, I'm just fully like swinging this thing around as fast as I can.
You guys sit there for a minute. You guys practice this, this little Quidditch exercise, and now you guys are gonna have a +1 to any rolls on the tryouts.
Look at that.
So are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna
bring
write
your
that
guitar
down
with
'cause I
you to
will forget.
tryouts? Tryouts?
Ah, that's a great point. Do we still know where Alistair's van is?
You hit it out in the woods, way outside of the school.
Now, I don't trust that because somebody steals Curly's guitar. We're going to be hated.
That is true, but who would
They've
know
seen
where
us-
Alistair's van is?
I don't know. Little guy.
A little guy, you say?
Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be a
I
big
feel
guy.
like hiding it. I feel like if we are hiding it in Hogwarts is there's so many secrets in Hogwarts, but people must know these secrets.
What if we just
People
put
know how
it
to
in
get
one of
around
our
Hogwarts.
beds and cover it?
Roll brains.
Wait,
Someone roll.
wait, I have idea. I'm going to tie it to Alistair.
Oh, okay. I mean,
That's actually
he's
We
gonna
never
come-
noticed
he's
that
coming with
Alistair is
you.
gone.
He's
Right.
coming with you to practice.
Yeah, so he'll sit there. Is he trying out?
Oh, right. So like, while he's in practice, it'll be on his.
Roll brains.
Okay.
Can you do that? I think you'd be the better one
Anybody?
too.
Yeah.
Don't you have to save on your phone?
It's in my phone.
Don't you have to save on your phone?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want to use an adversity?
Well,
Or-
wait. What'd you get?
There's
Got a
nothing.
5.
Okay. How familiar is Castair with just Hogwarts shit?
I mean, she just got here a week ago.
Like you
so
had.
probably not
it's
very.
not like you're a Hogwarts nerd.
Mhm.
It's not like you know
No.
a bunch of shit about it going in.
I know like pop culture about Hogwarts, but it's not like I know like
Let's
the layout.
just say that if Nathan rolls this, he's gonna have a very much lower DC than you guys.
Okay.
Well,
Can I like? Hey Nate, you got a second, buddy?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, one sec. I'm just gonna be like snapping my fingers in front of Alistair's face.
Just trying to wake him up.
What is it?
Yeah.
You just woke up and you're passed
You
out.
do a
tied
brains
to a
roll.
radiator.
How do I-
Yeah. We need you to hide this guitar.
No, there's not.
What am I rolling?
Brains.
This is
I'm
all
rolling
like
a
if you
brain?
just-
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Is it magic?
Nope.
Why do my dice keep disappearing? Who's messing with my dice?
I had to move them because they were in the way of the map.
Where?
Just keep them on your table.
I got a 4. Explodes.
Oh, it explodes.
A 5.
Okay. So, Alistair, they hand you this guitar and they say, hide this guitar, and you remember a spot in this castle where, if you need there to be a place to put stuff, a room will appear. And you can take them there right now.
Yeah. I'll remember that place and do that.
Yep. So
Cool.
he guides you guys up to...
I'm just getting pulled by my waist now because he's
He
still
guides,
tied to
he
it.
guides you guys up to this hallway where there is this secret door. Oh, I actually made 2.
How do I add cash?
You made many.
What do you use my cash on?
There
Oh, God.
is.
How many did you make?
3.
That card is in your
Oh
wallet.
no.
Okay. So you guys head into this hallway and you see this
It should be on the
wall, and you just kind of are standing
Yeah,
in front
but
of
does
a
it-
wall.
There's
Okay.
no money on the thing.
Start snapping my fingers in front of him now that he's gotten us here. He's like turned off again.
I mean, you want to...
Look.
I mean, the wall looks pretty friendly.
Howdy, Wall.
Howdy wall.
The wall just, like, sits there.
Can we just walk into it?
Uh...
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys
Yeah,
need, you know?
There's no.
I need a place to hide this fucking guitar.
A guitar-shaped opening opens in the stone,
Right.
Oh,
As well.
since that's convenient, I will just slide
Yeah.
this in.
and it locks down.
Like your Apple wallet.
Yeah, there's no money in
Right.
I'm
We
just
just
gonna
use your
remember where this was, if I can. How easy is this area to get to?
Very easy.
Okay, I'll just remember where it is then.
Okay.
Cool. Is there
Yeah,
anything
so
else?
that's it.
Anything else before Quidditch that we have to do? Because we already practiced.
Nope,
Yeah, we
just
got-
Quidditch.
Good practicing.
Yeah.
I'm happy we did that. I'll take a +1.
Yeah, that shit's so useful. Is it so? Question: is it just me and Albie get a +1,
Correct.
or is it the whole group? Okay.
Mhm.
Just me and Albie. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
So,
I'm gonna go grab more food really quick.
alright.
So, piss break.
Okay. How are you doing, Albie? I like your hat. I noticed you put that on at some point.
I did. I don't have a cowboy hat, but Tiberius always wears a hat.
That is based. That is, I understand your plight, and I appreciate it. Oh, I fucked up my dice.
So, How do the brooms work again? Like, I have a broom
Uh,
modifier for flight. So, what does that mean?
right. I think it's like if you're on your broom, then you get that modifier, if I'm remembering correctly.
I just it says modifier flight. It doesn't say plus anything.
See, for my broom, when I go
Mhm.
down to it, it says each adversity token you spend during a check adds +2 to your rolls instead of 1, which is my broom thing. I don't know if your broom thing is just a modifier, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what that modifier is. Like,
What does it say?
uh,
What does it say? Just +1?
it just says modifier flight. I had no plus ones. I'm assuming it'd be a +1, but
I guess it's just if you make a flight roll, you get another +1 to it. I assume. What broom is it? Does it say?
is it a real broom or is it one I made up?
That's the question.
Bolting 400. That sounds like a... Yeah, I don't know.
What? Well, there's a tail.
Kitty cat, what you doing?
I'm gonna heat up my coffee real quick and I'll be back.
Yep.
If it autofills, you can just tell me what numbers it is. Into the app. So we can get them $10. Well, no, $10 for next time. $10 off for next time. What did I miss?
Right now, piss break, but we're about to do Quidditch.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what my broom does, because I'm looking at my character sheet, and the broom just says flight modifier.
Do you know what you're weird out of?
No?
Still trying to figure out the broom shit.
Yeah.
Let me see. Look at the I have the book in here. Let's see. Do you have the book, Albie?
I don't.
clock is ticking forever too low. Doo-da, doo-da. Fucking...
What?
How have you caught them up to speed with what's going on?
Well, I just said we're taking a piss break, and then we're gonna play Quidditch.
That's pretty much accurate, yeah.
We also found... We didn't find the forbidden book stuff. I don't know if they were there for that.
Yeah. We wrote down some shit about forbidden books. Ooh. Do you remember how oh, your headphones aren't on yet.
Okay.
You remember how brooms work?
What?
You remember how brooms work?
You get the stats that is associated with it when you're using them.
Cool. Albie, say what yours are again?
Bolting 400 was the name of my brooms.
There's like a list of what each one does.
Yeah. What does yours do, though, Albie?
I don't know.
Let me
Just
pull up
look in the book.
list.
I don't know. I don't have the book.
What does it say? Just like +1 to flight? You said it said something.
It just says flight modifier.
Okay. Maybe it just makes you faster. Maybe it's just a fast-ass
I
broom.
don't think there was one like that.
I mean, there has to be a... Even if it's just like +2 to flight or something, it has to say
I know. I didn't write it down.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it for you. No hate.
Let's see. What else happened? We found a guitar in Dumbledore's office that we took.
You get +1
Belongs
to
to
flight checks.
Charlie. +1? Okay.
We found a guitar that we took that belongs to a guy named Curly, who is, I believe, playing in a band at that party tonight.
Yep.
It is currently tied to your back. We are tied to each other. What else has happened? We practiced for Quidditch real quick. Am I missing anything? Oh, the books.
Yeah.
We cleaned up a library and made notes of some forbidden books, and one of them was weird. And we made a note of it, although we couldn't take it because there was a librarian watching us, and that's basically it.
I don't think we could have picked it up. I better to take it.
Yeah, it was like sealed to the ground, which was weird.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Alright, so you
Large.
guys head out to the Quidditch field, the Quidditch pitch, if it were, and you see the Quidditch team captains out there. So your Gryffindor team captain is Charlie Weasley. He's sitting out there. I have a photo of him. Let's pull that up. He is sitting out there, just doing the damn thing, really, making it happen. Actually, I think I might turn the map the other way, because I think all the guys are like... Sorry.
Oh yeah, that is a Quidditch field. Did not look like that when it was upside down.
Okay, there you go. Well, yeah, because I didn't realize everybody was at different... The little minis were at a different orientation than, like, the...
Well, I can't really move my camera around easily. It takes considerable effort
No, you're fine.
to reach over.
Really?
Well, I'm not
I
sitting
see.
in front of my computer.
I gotcha.
So, you guys head up. Charlie is sitting there. You guys see some of your fellow students. Pippa's not here. Jay's not here, but Thorin is actually here, which is weird. And Thorin runs over to you, Castiel, and goes, "Hey girl, how you doing?"
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excited for the team this year. I've never made it, but hopefully this year, hopefully. I don't know
Is
how
this
many...
close?
Do you know how many players they're looking for?
Sorry. Again, which one is Thorin?
He's the gay one.
Blanking. Okay, the fun one. I like him. I am not sure. I'm going to participate. My friend Tiberius would be joining us. Alistair has been kind of zooted all day, but he will be here as well. Courtney, are you back into play? Or are you still doing stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
Is Scarlet, like, around then?
Yes.
Yes, you guys are all here. So you guys are lined up, and you see Charlie. He's looking at everybody. There's a bunch of kids getting inside, and he goes, "Okay, listen, everyone. I'm really only looking for one player. I'm really only looking for one player. If you impress me, we could talk about more than one, but I'm really only looking for a seeker. So, since that's all I'm really looking for, that's all I'm really going to be testing you on today. But, of course, feel free, show it off, show me what you can do. So what we're gonna do a couple little matches, against some fellow students. How does that sound?
Oh, delightful.
So, kindly, the Slytherin team has agreed to go against us today for this little match for our tryouts, just to see. I just want to see how fast you are, how quick you are, how well you can.
Is that lady out here, the asshole?
The Rolanda?
Yeah.
She's an asshole?
No, sorry. The one that knocked the briefcase out of my hand or whatever.
You don't see the, I thought you meant the flight teacher. No,
asshole out here?
That asshole out here?
You do not see...
How dare she teach your class?
Yeah, you do not see this other Slytherin yet.
Okay. Alright.
Yes.
And I'm right that she's the Slytherin?
She is a Slytherin, yeah.
Didn't we already do a Quidditch match?
Nope.
No. No.
Did not happen?
I'm just stretching.
Hey,
I'm wearing socks that are way too high.
I thought we were already on the team.
I don't know when you thought that happened, but that did not happen.
Earlier, me and Albie were practicing. You might have overheard, like, coming in and out of consciousness.
No,
like...
I thought it was a different session. I thought we had done that.
So, you guys are sitting there, and Charlie looks over at the Slytherin team, who's kind of sitting on a bench far away. He goes, "All right, let's make ourselves into teams of 4. You guys, us as well, everybody. Teams of 4.
Cool.
Charlie, can we talk shit?
I'm sorry. God damn it, Albie. Can we what, Mr. Turner?
Can we talk shit? Alright?
To the Slytherins?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
I love how I love your teacher.
This is Charlie Weasley. He's the team captain. He's the one telling you
Oh,
this.
okay. I gotcha. I thought it was the other one.
So you...
That asshole?
It's just the lady. Okay, you guys see 2 students that are kind of familiar to you. Marula and Blair, who you guys have met. You guys have had some classes with them.
Blair's my friend, yes?
Blair is your friend, yes.
Alright.
Blair,
I'm gonna talk some shit. Don't take it personal.
No problem. I'll talk some shit right back.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. And Marula looks at Castair and she gives you one of these.
We're just fully like in the field.
Yeah, she just rolls her eyes and walks away.
Interpretive shit talk dance.
So you see, they have these other 2 kids that come up with them. One girl who's got all black hair with like the red like tips of the hair, where it's like fades up. And then another kid, he's like a shorter kid with like black hair. You guys don't recognize them, but they're just some other Slytherin student. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make the camera focus.
They're just some other Slytherin students. Usually if you cover it and then open it, it'll be fine. Just leave it. Okay. So yeah, you guys don't know those other Slytherin, but they all kind of team up together. And Charlie kind of calls you guys into the center of the field. He goes, "Okay, everybody, come here. Everybody huddle in close. All 8 of you," he brings in. "Here," and he lifts up in the middle of the field. "This is the golden snitch," and you see this golden winged ball. Do not move it.
Golden bitch.
I'm just kidding. You can move it. You see this thing. He holds it up, and as he opens his hand, it flies up and hovers about right here. And he goes, Get it! He just like throws it up there. And your guys' brooms are over on the bench. And so are theirs.
Accio
So
broom.
Accio broom. Okay, so let's stop.
Yep.
We are going to
Hammer time.
roll to get a acting order. It's technically not initiative because there's no bonuses or anything.
Okay.
But you're just going to roll a d20 for acting order. And I'm going to have to write it down.
I'm going to use my special d20, which is slightly different.
13.
13.
19.
Oh, nice.
It's you guys as well, my friends.
Oh, I got a 1.
Oh,
Ah!
R.
yikes.
R.
Dang,
18.
okay.
Nice.
For Scarlet.
What did Scarlet get?
18.
Oh, Scarlet got the 18. I thought you did.
No, I got an 11 or 13.
Oh, yeah, I already wrote that down.
Gals in front.
We're about to play Quidditch.
Huh?
We're about to play Quidditch.
What is that?
It's that's the
Wizard
game
football.
that's just, like, flying around on the brooms,
Oh,
trying to
that
get the
one.
ball.
Yeah.
So who's taking what role?
We're all going for the snitch. That's because we're all
Were
competing.
you not listening
basically.
at all?
Hmm?
I said, were
What?
you not listening at all?
No, I just didn't know if we wanted to be tactical about it.
Oh, yeah, be tactical. if you
Oh,
want.
I see.
I mean, the only time you guys are going to have is in this order. So you're going to be able to talk, but it's going to reduce the amount of shit you can do on your
Okay.
turn. Oh,
So we
and
have to,
by the
like-
way, as he says, like, 3, 2, 1, break, he goes, and no magic!
Oh, okay, interesting. All right.
Hold on, I got
What?
one more rule. Hold on.
Does he wink?
He does not wink.
Damn.
I'll put. Sadly, holster my gun.
Don't you not have bullets?
It's my wand now.
He has infinite bullets, technically,
That's right.
if he's good enough.
Okay. Alright, first to act is going to be Cam. So what has happened is basically you're on this large field. I don't have an actual estimation of the size, but the catching of the snitch is going to be a combination of being able to kind of assess where it is and also the flight. It's going to be kind of on the fly just depending on kind of what's going on. But again, a bunch
Okay.
of people are going to be going for it at once. So you're acioing your broom. That's your...
Yeah. Because the brooms are far away, right? So assuming people would have to
You
run
guys
to get the
basically...
broom and
Okay,
then
so
take
if you
after.
look at like the map, you guys kind of went to the center line and you guys have
Okay.
to go all the way over here to get your brooms.
Yeah, so I'm definitely just acioing the broom.
Accio? Okay, for sure.
Um,
Yeah, you accio the broom.
And as
that's
I do
easy
that,
to
though.
I wanna-
right?
No magic?
She did
Like,
say
is
no
that allowed?
magic. Or he did say no. Charlie did
Nice.
say no magic.
Okay, fuck it, I'll just run then.
Okay.
I
It's
don't
gonna
want you to
take-
get
as I'm
disqualified.
It is going to take your entire turn to run to your broom. If you just want to make your entire
As I'm
turn
running,
to
can
run
I
to
say
your
something?
broom. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say, is that the only... Well, I guess I'll say it. Is that the only rule, as I'm running away, about no magic? Gotta be quick, man!
Yes!
Okay, that's all I need to
think
hear.
it's the only
We're bodying these motherfuckers. And I'm just gonna fully sprint to my broom.
Okay,
and
you
get
fully
on
sprint
it.
to your broom. Next is going to be... I gotta figure out... I gotta put my list
Do I
on
need
a
to,
different
like-
tab, because that's easier.
Do I need to, like, roll a flight or anything to see if I can get there before everyone else?
We'll get there on the next round.
Okay.
Technically, since you act first, you'd get there before everyone else if everyone else decides to just run.
Cool.
Does that make sense? Courtney, you're next.
Okay. Should I roll or what?
It seems like we're kind of just running for our brooms. So we're in the center of the field. He threw the snitch up, and we gotta go get it. And our brooms are off to the side of the field. Patrick just ran over there to get his broom.
So, should I run over there to get my broom?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, Courtney runs. Okay, now it's Blair's turn. Blair's also going to run. Hugo
I'm
is one of
waiting
their
for
other guys.
someone.
He's also gonna run. Saffron's also
I'm
gonna
gonna-
run.
If someone accios that shit, I'm gonna debate club the fuck out of them and get them disqualified.
Alright, Albie's turn.
Yeah, I'm sprinting for my broom.
Okay, Albie runs. Rula's turn.
What are the Slytherin people doing? Were they already at their brooms, or are they also
No, they
sprinting
were
for
also in the
theirs?
middle. They're also running.
Okay.
Marula is going to take a slight
hit on her running speed, and she's gonna try to do something.
Interesting. Oh, one of us is getting tripped. I just know it.
Okay, she has got. What is her? Sorry, my PCs are like super out of order. Okay, there she is. Okay, so we're looking at D8. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Marula is going to wandlessly cast something on
This
Castair.
game is full of cheaters.
And you feel, Castair, you feel something glue one of your feet to the ground as you're about 4 feet away from your broom, 5 feet away from your broom.
Okay. Do I react to this, or do I have to wait
You'll
until
be
my
able
next
to
turn?
react on your next turn.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then Snake's turn.
Start running. Am I able to like catch up to somebody?
I mean, basically, if you're just running that entire way, everyone's pretty much going to arrive at the exact same time.
Okay,
Like, everybody's
so
just running back to their rooms.
So I could have.
Unless you want to try to, like, do magic to make yourself faster, but you're going to have to be really impressive to make up for the action that you'd be losing to do a spell. So if you do a really, really successful, like, what is running, like, flight? If you do, like, a really successful flight roll, you can get there and still do at least, like, one thing with your broom.
Okay. Well,
Like,
what
you
I'm
could probably
wondering is,
run and get on your broom.
would I have noticed the lady throwing magic?
Roll of brains.
Be good to me, D4.
Oh, God.
The 4 explodes.
Okay.
Yo, it's being good to you.
I got a 7.
You see that Cam's foot got glued down. You don't see who did it.
Okay.
Start blasting.
Can I just try and tackle the nearest?
Yeah. I knew it'd be some shit like this.
Okay, so instead of going for your broom, you're gonna go the other way and try to get one of them.
Well, I mean, are they in the other direction?
Yeah, they're on the other side.
Did you
So-
take one of theirs?
You guys
Did
are
you
in
take
the
one of their
middle,
brooms?
and what their stuff is, your stuff is on this side, and their stuff is on this side.
Oh, okay.
Yep, because they remember I said they were on the bench on the other side of the field.
Oh, okay. Well, then no, I will just
Go for yours.
go for my broom. Is there any rocks in the? I mean, no one really runs.
There's
on
not a
the
single
field.
rock. It's a pit. It's pretty well maintained.
Just
It would be
run.
so dangerous to have rocks on this field, dude. Someone comes down and fucking...
Land
Oh yeah,
on.
but there's also the castle walls to land on.
That's true.
That you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's a lot of OSHA
There's a lot
violations
of
all over
things
Hogwarts.
wrong with hitting the ground in general. I don't think the rock
That's
is the
true.
main issue.
Yeah, no one can smell what he's cooking.
Okay, so we're back to the top of the order. We're back to the top of the order. It is Cam's turn.
Okay. I'm fully just gonna abandon Shu.
Okay.
And just keep striding as best as I can.
Okay, you can get to your broom.
Okay. As I get on it, can I clock who looks furthest back on the other side?
Who looks furthest back on the other side? Yeah. Let me just.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll d20s for all 4 of them.
Well, I'll tell you my thought process.
Do that first.
While you're rolling. I assume the rules are the same for the enemy team in the sense that if they wanted to do some shit, they would have to take a hit to their movement speed. Meaning whoever color
Marula is farthest back.
would be further back. Okay, Marula. Okay. And I see where
Everyone
the
else
stick.
has gotten to their broom, and Marula is like about 5 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna run on like an intercept path of like not where the snitch is, but like where people are going to get to the snitch. You know what I mean?
Okay, so basically, it's very small. So as far as you guys can see, it went straight up from that center. So they're basically going to be going like that. Like, imagine the snitch is right here. They're going to all be going like this.
Okay. I gotcha.
As far as you're
Okay,
aware.
I'm
I mean,
just-
it might not be there at the end of the next turn, because it will move.
Okay. I guess I'll just head up then. Wherever it looks like whoever
You
is
wanna go towards
first
the
taking
snitch?
off. I want to go for wherever the first person with the enemy team
So that's
is
gonna be
heading.
Blair. So Blair is gonna be
Okay.
the first one heading up. You're gonna go for
So I'm
her
just gonna
directly?
intercept Blair. I'm just
Intercept
gonna
Blair?
meet her
Okay, you're gonna
on
get about
the side,
halfway
in the sky.
to her.
Okay. Way I see it is like, even if I don't get the snitch first turn, if I'm stopping someone else from getting the snitch, that also helps.
That's
so
also a win.
that's my
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, Courtney,
Yeah.
your turn.
What is it?
That's up to you. So Patrick's just taking off on his broom. The snitch is still up in the middle for now. The enemy team is starting to get onto their brooms. And so the goal is for one of us to get the snitch and prevent them from getting the snitch. So
So how do I?
so you can
You can
go
go right
after
for it
it.
if you want, or you can try to go for one of them to stop them.
I'm gonna go for one of them.
Go for one of them? Okay. So, Cam's already going for one of them, so there are
I'm gonna beat the
two more
fuck
that
out of
are
these
already
boys.
right at their rooms. So, you can go for either one. Just one or
Which
two.
one?
Pick one or two.
One.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna. There's a second one. So Cam's going to meet one. Courtney's going to meet one. Next is gonna be my people. So it's gonna take me just a second.
Dude, we mean fucking business. We ain't playing out here.
We
I'm
ain't
playing.
playing.
Quidditch.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of some kids in midair.
Staff of the club. I just pistol whip people.
Just pull your. It's
All
not
right,
using
Toby.
magic. It's just using the wand.
You guys all see the three people that are not. Basically, it's the two that I don't have pictures of, and the one that's like goth on top, like the one that's got like the spiky bracelets. Those three, or the two. There's two girls. Those two go right for the snitch. The boy goes right for Cam. Albie's turn. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I think I'm going to go for the snitch, but I'm gonna. Hey, Castle, you need to watch out. I don't know, something like
Okay.
that.
That works. I'll take that. You have the fastest broom, so it makes sense that you would beeline it.
Do I need to make a roll or anything? Or-
Nope. You're just flying. You'll need to make contested rolls if someone gets to you. Okay, and then Marula's also gonna go straight for Cam. Nathan's turn.
Damn.
Do I see anyone going for Alistair? I mean, Tiberius.
Nobody's going for Tiberius.
Alright, then I'm going straight for one of those people going to camp.
Okay, so there's a girl and a boy. The girl's the one
I'll-
who's there's a picture of in the green outfit.
I'll go for the dude.
Wow, 2 man to hit a lady.
Okay, Cam, at the top of your turn, there are two people headed straight at you. You are almost about to reach Blair. You'll use about half your turn to get to her.
Okay. How close are they? The people on me.
The equivalent of like half their turn.
So, let's say I like were
Everybody's
to
about
break
half
check
the turn
them.
from everything.
If I break check them, will they like catch up to me before they would have a chance to react?
If you were to just stop dead in your tracks, are you just gonna like go up? Like, what are you gonna do? Just completely stop?
What I do will depend on your answer to this question.
So basically, what will happen, let's say you're here and they're heading right for you and you just completely stop. I mean, they're gonna have to pass a flight roll to not hit you, unless they want to hit
Okay.
you. But if you go up, they might just go straight past you unless they pass a flight roll to go up and hit you.
Okay. What I'm gonna do then
It depends on
is
your
I'm
intent.
going to brake on my broom, and as they like reach me, I want to fully whip around with the broom and smack them in midair. Just fucking samurai cut with the back end of the broom.
Okay, so there's two people going right for you. It's the boy and Marula. So they... You're basically holding your action to when they get to you to smack them with the broom.
As hard as I
That's
fucking
going
can.
to be a
Yeah.
brawn roll, no magic.
Not a fight roll?
A fight roll. That's what I meant.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay, yes, I forgot fight was a category. Yes, that's going to be what that is. Okay, so you're just gonna hold for hitting
Are you like drifting?
him. So,
I literally,
do you have a
I'm
plan
imagining
for, like,
going,
staying in the air? Because you're pretty high off the
I'll-
ground.
my plan is
You'll
to
deal with
get
that
back
later?
on my broom before I hit the ground and then continue on my path.
Okay, sounds good.
I
Okay,
might have to, yeah.
Courtney's turn. So right now, you are headed for one of the girls that is headed right for the snitch. So if you can get to her on this turn, if you want to get right to her and try to attack her, or you can try to like intercept her path, like whatever you want to do to try to do whatever you want.
Can I hit her?
Yeah. Do you have something that you want to hit her with? So let's just say they said you can't do magic, but clearly someone has already got away with doing it. You just have to do it in a sneaky way. So if you want to use magic, you can, or you can try to hit her with something. You can try to punch her. Whatever you
I'm
really
gonna
want to do.
punch her.
Try to punch her. Okay. So
Yeah.
Steal broom.
Fucking, like motorcycle style, it's fucking decorous.
yeah.
Has like Kevlar gloves.
So what you're gonna need to do
Just
is
like
you're gonna need to make
flying
a fight
Laria.
roll.
Do I roll my dice?
She's gonna roll a 8 fight.
Okay. So. So your fight is a D12. That's pretty good.
Better than mine.
Just hit R. It's a 10.
Amazing. Where are you trying to hit her at?
The back of her head.
Like
Damn.
Yeah.
like you're coming from behind her and hitting her in the back.
Yeah,
of the
like
head?
behind her. And
You
not
can't even do that in the UFC.
So you you come up from. I mean, you guys are pretty high up the ground. The teachers can't really see it
Quidditch,
anymore.
bitch!
Yeah, you guys had you come up right behind her. You hit her in the back of the head, and she
She's concussed. She dies.
stays on her broom, but dips down pretty severely. So she loses almost
Yeah.
all the ground she's made. She stays technically. She's flying still, but she loses basically all the ground she has gained. Getting to this point so far. Okay, so I'll do that, and then that
Oh my
took your
God.
entire turn.
Just fucking, just peacefully flying around, fucking.
Okay, now it's Blair's turn. So Blair was headed right.
I'm so happy to get on the Quidditch team. Ah!
So basically, the way I'm doing this is I'm going
So you
to
can't
every
use
time
magic to
somebody
kill
gets
someone,
to where the
but
snitch
you
would be, I'm gonna roll to see if it's still there. Basically.
Okay,
That's kinda
gotcha.
how I'm doing this. So.
what is actually the snitch? Like,
So it's a little golden ball with wings.
oh, okay, that's what
It's
it is.
it's in the center
Okay.
of the
It's in
table
the
here.
center of
You
the
can actually
table.
see it.
Okay.
Thing.
It
Okay,
moves.
I
I'm
thought
just
you were
going
talking
for the
about, like,
snitch the entire time. I have a fast broom.
Okay.
The snitch moves, and I'm gonna roll to see where it goes. It goes. So it goes higher. It goes straight up again. Because Blair gets there, but when she gets there, it goes straight up again. Hugo is the guy.
Oh wait, you punched Blair in the back of the head?
No. She punched Saffron's her name, the other girl.
Okay, I was
Yeah,
about.
she didn't punch
Okay.
Blair. No. Okay,
Hey
so
man,
the ones that went straight
this is
for you-
Quidditch. We don't fuck around.
So
I said
You
I
are
was
on this
shit
field.
talk.
You are my enemy.
Okay, so Hugo gets to Cam. And basically to make this a little easier, we'll have them both get there at the same time. You are okay, so tell me your plan on hitting them.
I'm kind of like stepping onto the back of my broom, kind of like you would a Segway, and then I'm just gonna underhand it, flip around, and whack them both as hard as I can. Hopefully both in one swing. If I can only get one, that's okay. I'll take whatever I can get. But my goal is to I want one of them plummeting.
Okay, that's
if
gonna
not
be
fully out of the
that's
sky.
gonna be a 10.
Okay.
I just imagine Wile E. Coyote. Doesn't fall until he looks down.
Okay, it's a 5, but I'm gonna use my adversity token to make it a 6, because failing by less is good in this game.
That's true.
That
You
matters?
hit.
If it's like by like 5 or more, it makes a difference.
You hit Marula.
Okay.
You only hit her, and you don't hit her hard enough to knock her off balance or anything, but it's enough to stop her and slow her movement speed for the future.
I don't know.
Oh, it's
Gotcha.
probably-
Hugo gets to you and is not affected. So, after you do your swing, what is your kind of plan on, like...
I'm just, since I still have it in my hand, I'm just gonna try and like orient it between my legs again as I'm like going back down, and then try and like redirect my momentum back up towards the snitch.
Yep, Hugo...
Like, I'm expecting to drop a little bit as a result of this. That's well within my plan.
No, but that might be good because Alistair's going for the guy.
Hugo tries
Yeah.
to wandlessly cast something at you and fails.
Little bitch.
Slytherins. Honestly. I don't even fucking need
Okay,
magic to deal
Saffron
with these
is
fucking
the one who
pansies.
got
We
hit.
just punch him in the back of the head.
I'm gonna hijack one of these motherfuckers. How about
Alright, I'll
that?
do it.
Not Scarlet?
You already won it.
Oh, did she?
Punch
Okay,
him in
that's
the
good.
back of the head.
That's right. Okay.
Whose turn is it?
You.
Oh,
Albie.
it's mine. I'm going for the snitch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, it has moved, because Blair got to it first. It has moved again. So she is where it was before. You get to where she is. You can either go halfway to where it is, or you can do something to Blair.
Fuck you, Blair, and I go past.
Okay, you get halfway. Brula already acted. Nathan. What's happening right now is one of the girls has headed down because she got punched. Cam hit somebody. Albie is going. Blair is going directly as well. And then somebody tried to cast a spell on Cam and failed.
Okay. Can I? So I'm like coming up towards one of the people going after Cam, and then this other girl basically starts falling out of the sky, right?
Yes.
Like towards me.
Yep.
So am I gonna like intercept her on my way?
No.
Okay.
But you can go to her if you want.
I'm gonna. How far back do I feel like that's gonna put me if I like deviate to her?
The one that Courtney punched? Or the one that Cam hit? Sorry. I forget.
You're just gonna...
The one that got punched pretty much lost most of the momentum she had and got down to the level below where Cam and them were. So, I mean, you're going to be using a lot of your turn to get to her and won't be able to do much once you get down there because it just is kind of low.
And the two that
Okay,
were after
so
me are
she's
still like
falling,
right
like-
above me, right?
The one that tried to cast a spell on you is still right above you.
So in that case, I'm gonna go after the one that they didn't hit. That was going after
Okay.
Cam.
Hugo is the guy.
I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna just clothesline him with my fists.
Okay, so that's going to be a fight roll.
A lasso isn't
He's
magic. I could use my lasso,
Yeah,
right?
you have a real lasso. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use your actual lasso. That's
Dude,
fine.
you were totally right. Oh
It's
my
going to
god.
be- It's
I
going
was
to
out
be
here
an
making the case
8.
like, wouldn't you want a magic lasso instead of a real one? And here you are in a situation where you have to use a real lasso.
I got a 20, not that.
Okay, so you knock him off
Damn.
his broom and he starts plummeting towards the ground.
Good.
Oh god, that guy's
That's a
dead.
magic user.
Can I try and grab his groove?
Yes. What would be that?
You can't even accio it back.
Well, he could, it'd just be cheating.
That was true.
And it'd be pretty obvious.
I guess that is like save yourself and disqualify or die and stay in.
I guess if you want to grab it, what would you guys think it would be if he tried to grab it?
Wouldn't that be Braun instead
I
of
feel like that'd
fight?
be Braun.
But
Well,
I don't know.
Is he trying to grab it after he already knocked the guy off it? Because that sounds more like a reflexes thing than like trying to take it out from under him. You know
Would
what I
that
mean?
be flight, like grabbing it as he flies by?
I feel like that, yeah. That sounds more like flighty to me. To
Braun
grab
says
it anyway.
move an object, keep something protected, bind an opponent. Fight.
Yeah, so maybe it
Flight
would be.
says hide yourself, avoid being hurt.
Okay. So probably more like Braun, you're probably
Braun
right.
is just acts of physical doing things.
Okay, so probably Braun then.
Like
Damn,
like
I'm
locking
really bad at
doors.
doing things.
Like Alohomora is Braun.
Interesting.
Because it's a physical act of doing something.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We were trying to figure out what you need to roll. You need to roll Brawn. And it's just gonna be like a... I don't even know.
Okay.
Something low. It's gonna be like a
And I
5.
don't even know.
Give me 1 second.
You're good. How about
Gotta get
One
that-
Mississippi.
Gotta get that za, you know?
What type of za we talking about?
Oh, there's
A little bit of pizza.
A little bit of pizza?
I'm smoking that Scooby-Doo dick.
Oh, no.
You guys seen that video?
What?
Sorry. No, I haven't seen Scooby-Doo being blown before. Sorry.
No, there's this video called Dracula Flow of a guy who I have to assume is like 68. And they've painted a Dracula hairline on him, like a massive widow's peak. And he's wearing sunglasses. And the whole time, he's just saying like crazy, outlandish, like hype beast lines. Like that's one of them is that like we're out here smoking top shelf Zaza, zooted off the gourd. I'm smoking Scooby-Doo dick, and it's 3 minutes of him doing shit like that.
That's amazing.
It's a ludicrously close up as well.
Do you smoke a strain called Scooby-Doo dick?
Fuck yeah.
What would it be? It would have to give you the munchies. Obviously,
yeah.
it'd be an
Of course.
indica. It'd be an
It'd be the
indica.
munchiest fucking shit. But only munchies specifically for Scooby snacks.
Do you remember Scooby snacks? They still make them,
I
like
love
the little
them.
graham crackers.
Yes, they're so good.
They still
I
exist.
got a 4.
Oh, anybody want to give him a university token?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
have
want.
any.
Oh well, okay. You don't grab
But I did pass the 1 check, so somebody gets an adversity token.
Oh,
Who wants
that's
it?
true. So he's gonna give you one from the one he passed, so you could give it back to him.
What?
He's gonna.
I'll
he has-
give you one, and then I get it.
No,
one back.
He gives one to someone because he passed one. He passed the fight, so he gives one to someone. You can give it back to him, so he passes the brawn.
Oh, that's right, because of the special thing
Yes.
where everyone gets an adversity. Okay, is it everyone gets an adversity token or one
Just
person?
1.
Okay,
But it doesn't matter if we agree
I was
that's what
so
we're gonna do.
lost.
It doesn't matter who it goes to.
okay. Well then, yeah, that works.
Okay, so you grab it. What do you do when you grab it? Just grabbing it?
I'm just carrying his broom with me.
Yep. Let me just write that down.
I mean, if I can like try and break it in half, I'll try and do that.
no, you would
You
have
can keep
to
it as a
go
weapon.
first.
That's not a polished oak, right?
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Cam,
hold it like
top
a
of the
big
order.
sword.
Here's what's going on. You
Okay.
hit Marula. She has been slowed. Courtney punched somebody. Blair got to where the snitch was, but it moved. Albie got about halfway to where the snitch is at now, so Blair's here, Albie's here. And then Nate knocked a kid to the ground, probably dead, and grabbed his broom.
Can people die in this? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Okay. Is it gonna take my whole action to get like on my broom, or am I already back on my broom?
It's gonna take part of it, because you didn't get back on, because you just hit them last time. That takes a full thing.
Okay. Where is the snitch like in space now? Is it still heading up?
So it went straight up last time, so Albie's halfway to it, Blair's like here. So it's here, Blair, Albie, Snitch. It's pretty high, it's way above you. It's like 2 full
Okay.
movements above you. But it might move,
I want
it's about
to-
to move as soon as Albie gets to it. Or it might not.
I want to like. Can I? Let me know when you're ready.
Yep, I'm
Okay,
good.
you got it.
I have to go take medicine.
Can I? This is a big ask, but actually, hold on a second. I think I have a thing. Okay, I can't do that yet. Oh wait, what's my name? Okay, that's all about. Okay, I can't do what I thought yet. But can I make a brains roll to try and analyze this thing's like flight path?
You won't be able to really have much information on that yet. I mean, do you follow Quidditch? It's like a living creature. It just kind of goes.
Right.
I mean, as random as it is, I'm rolling. I mean, it's
Okay.
random.
How about this? Can I make a brains check to start analyzing its flight path? So that, like, I might not be able to know where it's going to go now, but I can, like, see, like, maybe in a turn or two where it might be trying to get to. You know what I mean?
It doesn't really... The whole goal
Is
of
it just
this
truly
dance,
random?
What it does is, when someone gets close to it, it tries to get away.
Okay.
That is what it
In that case,
So
I'm gonna
I
get
don't
on my
want to let
broom.
you waste your turn.
okay, I'm going to get back on my broom then, and I want to try and, like, position myself, like, under it.
Okay.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
you can
'Cause
get
I
directly
wager-
under it and get on your broom in the same turn.
Okay. As I'm doing it, I'm going to shout to... Not McGonagall. What's the teacher's name here?
Hooch. Rolando Hooch. That's
I'm
literally
gonna be
your
like,
name.
Hooch, catch him! And point at the guy who's falling to his death.
Okay.
Just so that we're not blamed.
I thought we were
We are, but I also don't want to get kicked out of school. So,
It's
mostly enemies.
they knew the risk when they stepped onto the pitch.
That is true.
He tried to use magic on you. You're really gonna
That
let
is
a
also
magic
true.
he user live?
If it benefits me. So I'm just gonna do that and try and position myself under it. Because I'm wagering that, like, what my hope is if it keeps going up and people are starting to reach it, at some point it'll suddenly go down. And that's when I want to try and, like, catch up with it.
Okay. Okay. Hold on, I gotta think.
Off the broom to catch it.
Okay, it's Courtney's turn, so I don't know what they're doing, but...
When the pizza has acquired, it is your turn, fellow friends.
My turn or his turn?
Courtney's.
Okay, so what just happened?
So,
I'm gonna punch him.
you punched the shit out of somebody. And now... The snitch is above you, but there's two people already going for it. There is one person kind of near you. You could try to go attack them if you wanted. You could probably get to them if you wanted, or you could try to go for it. Or if you have anything crafty.
Can I just try to attack them?
Yeah, for sure.
He's an enforcer. If you ever watch hockey and they just
Straight
have
up.
one guy that would beat the shit.
Beating the shit out of everyone.
For real. Okay, and then depending on whatever, depending on what you want to do to them, it's gonna be different.
I'm up there.
Should have gave her brass knuckles before we went onto the pitch.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Honestly. I don't know
Her
if you
razor
look at
blade knuckles.
that. So, depending on who and how you're trying to hit them, it'll be like
she's
a different
attacking
situation.
Marula. I just need to know what she's doing. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. So what's your like plan for attacking Marula? Are you just like taking another swing at her?
Can I like somehow stab her with my broom?
Probably.
run
Just,
like into her
pull
with
it
my
up?
broom?
yeah.
Yeah, like pull up and like hit her in the back with
just
my
like
broom.
jousting position. Like
Yes.
that's great. She will be very excited to hear that when she gets back.
Yeah. Weird. That's
I
Dude,
feel like
there
after
could be
this
so many
season of
dead
Quidditch,
Slytherin.
What's she doing?
So we got an answer.
So I wanna know if I can like come up behind her with my like I'm on a broom obviously, but I wanna know if I can like stab her in the back with my broom.
So, like, as in you're flying and holding it, and you
Like
just want
I'm
to fly
flying
into
and
her.
I just like fly into
Yeah, you
her,
can
like hit her
absolutely
with
do
my
that.
broom.
So what
Full
what
broom
role do we
joust.
want to make that? Flight.
Huh?
be a
That could
fight
surely-
roll.
Fight, I feel
A
like
fight roll?
makes the most sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's not difficult. I'm gonna let the
Well-
girl try to get away. For sure. But yeah, go ahead and roll a fight.
long.
Hello.
Long.
What the fuck? This isn't even a real game.
Literally.
This is just practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if she isn't impressed, she better at least be terrified. I swear to God.
Seriously.
Oh my god, hit it
Won't
again.
lose a game. I'll tell you what.
Oh wait, that exploded, right?
Okay.
I got an 11.
11. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you hit her, and hold on.
Have
Do
you
you
been
add
having?
magic to flying?
No. Is she doing
Okay.
that? No, she's just hitting her.
No, we didn't.
And she is knocked off balance to where she goes like head over tail, I guess, broom tail. Over broom. And she just like spirals 1 or 2 times, kind of corrects her posture, but she's knocked pretty far down. She's down near where the girl you punched is too.
No way she doesn't have like a fucking broken rib or something.
Spiral. We'll see.
Punctured lung.
Okay, then.
Can you
Blair is
imagine
gonna go...
viewing that? Like, in one, like, fluid arcing motion, someone decks someone on a broom, dips down, and stabs another one.
Okay, Snitch moves again.
That fucking snitch.
Let's see what place it goes.
Son of a snitch, dude.
It goes straight down.
Yo.
Okay, so now basically Cam, it is on level 2, which is basically 1 full action of moving up from you.
Okay.
Okay, so Hugo,
And
he was go ahead.
Albie is... Who goes next, me or Albie?
Albie's gonna go before you.
Okay. Damn, I wish I had like a reaction to shout something.
Too late.
Would I be able to see it? Like, see the positioning?
When you get to your turn, you can roll to see if you like specifically see it. But usually, you guys all see it. I mean,
Okay.
if you want to know where it's like its exact location, I guess.
I
Would
imagine
that
it's like
be
one of those
my
things where it's
turn?
like...
Like,
Well,
would that
no,
subtract
it'll
from
be
my
it'll be
movement
fine,
speed?
Yeah. Let me just do
Okay.
these. I have to do these other turns.
I feel like as long as you're like staying on it, you probably want to
Yeah.
look for it.
Yeah, I imagine it's one of those things where it's like... You can see like a fly, but if you like tried to focus, you're only ever seeing like where the fly just was. You know what I mean? If it's like really moving.
Okay, Hugo is gonna come back up and go for Nate because Nate just hit him. He's gonna go for Nate.
Didn't I knock him off his broom?
Yeah, how's he getting back up when
He
he's
got
on
back
the
on it, but he's gonna go straight for you. He didn't
Nate's
get.
holding his broom.
Oh,
I'm
just
holding
kidding.
it.
I'm looking at the wrong person.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
That's
other.
the one
That'd
I
be
told Hooch to
impressive.
catch. Yeah. He just starts flying with no broom.
He is going to.
His eyes glowing red.
I guess so. How he's. He's just gonna go down a level. Saffron's the one that's gonna go for you.
I feel like shit talking is the least of their worries. I feel like
She's
That's
not
like
been
maybe we should
Abby.
award them.
get all the way to
Yeah,
you.
we've been too. Well, you did tell one person to fuck
All right,
themselves.
it is Albie's turn.
I'm going for that snitch.
Okay. So you were basically. Yeah, you were right. You were almost gonna get to it. So now that it's gone straight down a level, you can actually get to it on this turn.
Yeah. I'm going for it.
So if it doesn't move, you'll just have to roll a flight roll to catch it.
Okay.
But if it does move, that's gonna be, and it does move. Okay, it's gonna go straight up again.
Can I try and lasso it while it's going up?
Yes,
Damn.
because you did not use your
Dude.
entire movement to get to it.
I'm gonna try it.
Motherfucker- I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, but I'm curious.
Okay, so what you are going to do to lasso it is going to be, I guess, a brawn, because we had brawn for the other one, right?
Shit.
I think so.
Right? Unless you can find a way to justify it being a different one.
That's pure cowboy grit right there.
It
That's
could be
kind of what I was
great.
thinking. It could be a
Yeah,
good
great.
I say go for it. I like it. So it's gonna be a hidden difficulty since this is like the final target of the encounter.
I'm just
Okay.
imagining he's like, rather than like throw lassoing it, he's just like taking it off his hip, like in the loop, and then just trying to like zoop as it goes back up past him, because that'd be lit. That'd be cool. Just fucking and catch it.
And it explodes if it
if you get the max.
Oh, well, that kind of sucks. 9.
That's not gonna do it.
Damn.
It's too fast.
I rolled a d8 and then a 1. Or an 8 and then a
Yeah,
1.
it's too fast. That's okay though. It still goes just straight up. So now, Cam, it's basically a turn and a half away from you. Okay, Marula, she gets to cancel. Okay.
I like how you're running the snitch. That's a cool. It's like, is it literally like a dice roll
So
for which direction
it's a
it goes?
D20 for if it moves. Over 10 it moves, under 10 it stays, and then directions are assigned to the D4.
Okay, gotcha.
I've only rolled 1s and 2s so far. It hasn't gone like side to side yet, which I think is kind of interesting because it could do that. But I'm glad it's not because it sounds complicated.
Right.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Because Cam, you hit her, so she's gonna go right back for you. And her fight is a good old D20.
Oh shit.
Oh god. She does get to you because she has enough movement. Okay, so she hits you. You do not fall off your broom.
Okay, good.
Were you moving or you were just waiting for the snitch to get to you?
Yeah.
So you're just a little
I
bit
just
dazed.
positioned myself under it.
Yeah, you're just a little bit dazed. She knocks you like in the shoulder, so you're just a little bit dazed, kind of wind knocked out of you a little bit, and your movement speed will be halved. So you're only gonna be able to get like halfway of the 1.5 that you need to get. You need to get like half. You know what I'm saying? I just can't English right now.
Basically not worth going after the snitch next turn.
Who knows? We'll see. Okay, Nate. Here's what we're looking at. Somebody's going right for you, trying to attack you. Albie tried to lasso it, but it went straight up again. It actually technically went straight up to where Blair still is. So on her next turn, she will be able to just try to get it.
I know you guys are friends, but you gotta knock the shit out of that lady dog. You gotta...
Can I reach Blair?
Yeah, you can get to her. Hold on, let me think about where you are, because I'm just trying to make sure. You can get to her but not do anything. Or you can try to do secret magic.
Do you have anything you can throw?
The broom.
Shoes?
Was Protego visible?
Protegodoro?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a shimmery kind of, not from the teacher's perspective, but they will see you cast it, so it's gonna be harder to cast it without going like da-da-da.
Just do Bongify. They won't know who did it.
Bongify Blair or the snitch?
Well, I was thinking about her broom.
Ah, got it.
Okay.
Find the snitch.
I can cast it without using the wand.
Yes. Oh, you have wandless casting.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my
God. So, do we remember what roll we made the Protegodoro?
I think it was grit.
I think it was.
Because it's like a defensive thing, and that's grit.
I feel like it was grit. Okay.
Well, I'd really rather be bronze.
I mean, I think it could be either one. If you want to do brawn, that works for me.
If it's one of those two, for sure, at the very least.
I'm cool with you doing brawn. I just gotta calculate.
Hi.
Okay, you need to get a 9. Oh yeah, you do.
I got a 10.
Oh, okay, amazing. So,
Perfect.
just describe what you do.
So well, I guess we didn't discuss if this was what would work. I was thinking I could cast Protego in front of her, so that she would hit it.
Oh no!
That's what I want to do.
Because she's going for it.
My friend.
Yeah. I want to cast Protego like as like a wall right in front of her.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Hit it. Actually, I want to make it small so that it just hits her like in the chest.
Okay.
Just like right for the
Like
lungs.
this? So it's like getting like...
Get
Just
clotheslined.
right in front of her.
Ooh, that's gonna suck. Alright, Cam.
Okay.
You are directly under it. You have to take like two full turns to get to it since you're halved on this turn. Here's what's going on. Yeah, you got hit. Yeah, straight up. The kid who got hit is falling down. There is someone going for Nathan because Nathan didn't move and just did a spell, so there is somebody going for Nathan. That's pretty much where you're at.
Oh, I couldn't
How
move
far
and
away?
spell?
You didn't say you wanted to.
Oh, well,
late
yeah,
now.
I would like. I said
How far do you want to go? You can go
as
like
far as like
okay. Well,
as far
then
as I
there's-
can. towards
There's
the
somebody who will get to him at the end of their next turn.
Okay. How far away is that?
Sorry, I gotta read.
Like
my
relative to
notes.
the snitch, I mean.
It's closer to the snitch than it is to you.
Okay. So like, if I head towards that, I will still be heading towards the snitch by proxy. It'll just be like out
Basically.
of the way. Okay. So I'll head for that guy. Who is that?
Saffron. It's the other girl that I don't have a picture for.
Okay.
You head
So,
for her. You can use your full movement to get almost to her.
Can I use a little bit less than my full movement to do a second thing?
What do you want to do?
I want to throw a shoe at her.
No, because you got hit last time. You got dazed.
Okay, so I
She
can't.
kind of
Okay.
hit the shit out of you.
I'll just head straight for her then.
Okay, Courtney. You are. Let me see where we're at. You just hit somebody who went down. There's somebody going for Nathan, which you could go for them and just knock their shit again if you just want to do that. That's basically what's going on because the one kid is basically falling.
I want to go after that person.
The one
The
that's
one
going for
falling?
Nathan. The one that's going for Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you get to her. And let me see how far you were from her. Yeah, you can't do anything. You just got all the way to her. You can do something to her next time. Okay, Blair is
I have a question as well.
yeah.
Would I have gotten an adversity token for getting my shit kicked?
Yes. No, you didn't fail a roll.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Worth
Oh,
a shot.
Blair gets fucked up on a natural one. Blair
Oh, no.
hits her flight check at full speed. Slams into the wall.
Ugh, God.
And she
Oh, the
is
music was
just
perfect timing.
Yeah, she's just completely, like, as you said, clotheslined and flips over it and starts falling head down, straight down towards the ground. Her broom just kind of fucks off.
Dang.
So I'm 2 for 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hugo is falling towards the ground, but the coach does hear you and casts something out to save him. This net appears and catches him, and he runs away crying. Okay, Saffron is the one who is... Okay, so she's gonna attack Courtney, because Courtney just got to her.
What, you want to go out again?
So, she's not very good at fighting, though. So it's probably not gonna be that big a deal. Oh, it's really not gonna be that big a deal. Okay. She tries to do a little wandless spell, but is extremely unsuccessful and ends up, like, the spell becomes, like, super visible. And the coach
That's a
yells up
disqualification.
there, Saffron, you're out of here! We said none of that shit! And
I love the coach.
she starts flying out.
So are they down to 1 person now?
They have 2 people.
Okay.
Dude,
Because
we're-
I knocked 2 people off their broom.
We're about to win by, like, process of elimination.
I might do something that's...
It is Albie's turn.
How far away is Blair from me?
Blair is going straight down, but you were going straight up, so as you're acting, she'll be passing you head down. Like, literally, she's plummeting head first.
Can I grab her?
Yeah, like her foot?
Whatever I can grab.
Yeah, you're just gonna grab her. Yeah, let's say...
well, I also want to move, too. Like, I want to get
yeah,
closer to the snitch.
You can definitely do that. You are going to... What are you gonna roll? Because you're just gonna grab her. I guess...
Either grit or brawn, I'd wager,
Grit.
right?
Yep, I'm gonna have you roll grit. And it's gonna be...
Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to add +2 to all my rolls, because I have the +1 for my broom.
Oh, I also forgot about that.
You have
And
+1
also we
to
did the...
flight. And you
Yeah,
just
And we also got it...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your
Well,
grit is
now
your
we know.
D8 +1. Go ahead and roll a D8 +1. You need to get a 5.
4.
That's what the
Well, you got a
+1.
+1. Because we practiced earlier,
5.
remember?
Yay! Okay.
5!
So, you catch her by the ankle as she's going down. So you're gonna fly upward. You need to roll a flight check.
Okay. And that's my D12, right?
since you're doing something that's not restricted. So that's gonna be +2 as well. So 12 + 2, you need to get a 10.
I got a 10, exactly.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep. 5 and
So
10,
you're
exactly.
You're going right for catch Blair. Right for the snitch. She looks up and goes, "Thanks."
And she can speak after that collision?
Yeah.
I'm impressed by Blair.
Oh, I would have let her fall.
Blair
if I
is
knew
kind of
she was-
strong. Yeah, she's kind of strong.
Dude.
I have all their stats.
Imagine
Dang. I thought she was
punched
like...
in the chest at like 90 miles an hour. And then just being like, thanks!
Okay, so Albie, you're halfway to it. You'll get to it on your next turn with time to
Okay.
act.
Why would you catch her? Let her fall out.
Okay, Marula, what happened to Marula? That was the one that went for you, Cam.
that the one
There was
that
one I
got-
hit, and I didn't hit her too bad, but I did
That
hit
was
her.
her, and she's halved for
Yeah.
her next turn. So she's just gonna go right for the snitch too. She's got some ground to catch up for. Okay, Nathan, it's your turn.
So there's 2 people left, right?
So Marula is left, and Blair is being held by the ankle by Albie.
Oh, okay.
Marula she's below you. She's going up. You guys are like this far apart. She's going up, and you're holding still because you just cast it up this way. She's coming up this way.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull a Yui towards her,
Okay.
and as I'm going down to meet her coming up, I just want to grab her by the face,
Okay.
I was
like
hoping
this?
someone would do that.
like this,
Okay. And what is your goal?
and just go down.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay, you can get to her and you can start
Gloria!
doing that. That's gonna be a with strength, Braun.
Yeah. Or
Would that not be
fight, one of the
fight?
two.
Well,
I would
he's not
love
trying
to
to hurt
use.
her. I mean, are
I
you
feel like
trying
this
to
would hurt.
her? Or are you just trying to push her?
Oh, I mean,
Are you talking
it will.
about-
Well, I'm trying to basically like grab onto her, and it's definitely gonna hurt because I'm
Well,
going down.
It's about your intention. Are you intending to physically like hurt her, or are you trying to push her down?
I'm trying to grab her and hold on to her going down, like hopefully like ripping her off her broom.
So you're gonna try
Right.
to fly down. So I guess if
It's
you're
a
really
both
just trying
situation.
to fly, you're trying to do a flight. Because if you're trying to use her and just push her and fly,
It's like a palm attack, I get. Like,
I'm basically
if you
just trying
said,
to grab
I'm trying to
her.
rip off her jaw, I'd say it's a flight. But like,
right.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a little
Do you want to
weird.
cause her pain? Like, what is your final intention?
My intent, I guess, either my first intention would be to just pull her off her broom
Okay, well that's
by,
gonna be
like,
fun. If you're trying
because
to
she's
roll,
going up and I'm going
Right.
down.
It's not gonna be that hard. It's just gonna be
Right.
like a 9.
I know,
Yeah.
but I
And it'll
love
definitely hurt anyway, but... I mean, even if your hand ends up, like,
That's not great.
slipping off, you still got slapped at, like, 90 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still okay.
I gotta-
So you go for it. she rips her hand away from it, and she just goes, "The fuck!" Like, what are you doing?
You immediately hit the brakes. Come back up.
She just goes right for you still. Like, she's just gonna stay on you now because she's pissed.
Hey, that works.
Okay,
That's a win.
Cam, you were headed for... You and Courtney were headed for the same person. You guys are about to act right after each other. So, Cam,
Okay.
you can get to her. You can get
Let's
to
see,
that
I
person.
can double whammy this motherfucker.
Yeah, you can get to this person and, like, hold an action if you want.
Where is the snitch relative to what we're doing right now?
So it is straight up right now. You guys getting to her would be here. So you guys are both down here. You're both gonna get to her, and then it would be another
Okay.
full turn of movement to get up here. But Albie's up here.
And which person is this? Is this Marula?
This is Saffron, the girl I don't have a photo of.
Okay, gotcha. So in total, their team still has
Marilla
Blair.
and Saffron.
Okay.
Blair's
In that
being known.
case, right. But if Albie drops her, there's a chance.
It's a
That she
chance
might
he'll
just
drop her, yeah.
yeah. In that case, who's closer, me or Courtney?
You.
Okay.
You're still both gonna get to her though.
If I get to her,
You have enough to get to
will I
her
have
and
a full-
attack.
Okay.
Courtney
I want to
doesn't.
get to her, and I want to jump onto her. I want to hijack her broom, but at the very least, I want to, like, tackle. I'm fully hopping off my broom at this point.
Okay,
Because
fight.
people have been using magic willy-nilly, so I'm out to end this shit.
Yeah, okay. So
Worst case scenario, I'll just Accio my broom back
so you're
on the way down.
tackling her physically.
My goal is to jump on her and be also riding her broom. Do you know what I mean?
Self-brought.
Even if she's still on it. Yeah, okay.
So you get to
Something
her.
to be flight.
That's pretty
okay.
easy.
Okay.
Hold on, before you roll.
I'll give you my adversity token for
Please.
failing.
I actually, if you do, I have a thing where, hold on, let me read. Where'd it go?
Resilient does not affect this.
No, but my broom might, right? Because I'd be touching the broom still to do this.
Yes, this counts as your adversity tokens will be a
Okay.
+2.
Okay. Sweet. So if I can
So
get
for
an
you to climb
adversity
on her,
token from you.
you're just jumping onto her. I mean, I guess
Well,
that
I
is flight
failed.
and.
I failed
let
my
you do
check.
flight.
So I'll give you the
Okay.
free
I'm gonna let you do flight.
adversity.
I'm gonna let you do flight.
Okay.
Because you're my friend. It's
Thank
gonna
you.
be a 10.
This is my D12, so I'm gonna need those adversity tokens. 4, and then what do I get from you? Just the one?
Yeah.
So it counts as 2.
Okay, so 4, 5, 6. That's close, and that's really all I can spend.
So
I
Did
don't
you
have
add
any
your
adversity
plus?
tokens
Did you add your +1?
Did you
Yeah, I
add your
did. I
+1?
rolled a 3.
Okay, so you got a 6.
Oh wait, hold on. I also
you
get
get
one
max-
from the training.
Yeah,
So it'd be a
that's what I
7.
mean.
Okay, so it'd be a 7.
So you got a 7 out of, what did I say, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you jump off and you land on her broom, but not on her.
Okay, that
So
I'll
you're
take
on
that.
you're on her broom with her. Are you holding onto your broom still, or what happened with that?
I'll let it go.
Okay,
It's
let
gone.
your broom go. Okay.
Just so they basically follower mode.
So now, Courtney,
Yeah.
Courtney's turn. You get to this girl, the one that Cam just got on the back of. You are at them now. You guys are all 3 together, and it's your turn.
Can I, like, grab her by the hair and try to rip her off the arm?
You absolutely can. That's a fight roll. Go
What
ahead and do
a
a fight
wild
roll.
Try
So when
out.
It's gonna
she
be
grabs, it's a
contested.
fight roll. But when I grab,
She
it's
said
not
she was
a
gonna
fight.
rip her off there.
That's what I was
Her
gonna
hair.
do.
You said
No,
you
you
were
were-
gonna push her down and fly with her down.
I'm
You
grabbing
didn't say
her
push her
face.
off.
She's going up. I'm going down. If I'm
Oh, you
going
meant
down and
with,
I
like,
grab her
inertia.
face, I'm
I'm
gonna
over you.
rip her off.
I'm over you. Okay,
The system is rigged.
it is. I just don't like you. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be. I've been giving people like, yeah. I'll give you a. She's got her broom laying on. I would say an 8.
Yeah. So I'll show you. If you want to click on that one, pull up your sheet.
This one?
Yep. And scroll up. Jesus.
Oh, I get an adversity token from failing, quote unquote, that
So
last
your
roll, right?
plate is
Okay.
a D12. Over here.
Gotta make
and
that
what's
shit
going
stretch,
to-
dog.
I think she's gonna want everyone to join the team after this.
Now click into
Honestly. Except for the fucking
it
Slytherins.
and hit R, because you were clicking while leaving it on top of there.
So what I do?
So just move it. Okay, now. Nope, just put it
Weren't there
down.
more people on our team than us?
Okay.
Or was it just teams of
Hover
4?
over it. Now press R.
I don't know.
Got a 4.
A 4. 4 out of 9. That's not too bad.
4 and 9. You could use your tokens.
Yeah, I'll use my token.
How many
Okay,
does
do
she
you
have?
want to use? Do you want to have a 9 or a 10? She has 5.
Oh, yeah, I would just say do a 9, because you're not going to get that much better by only going one above.
Okay, I'll do 9.
Yeah,
You
You
so
might want to
pull-
check and make sure you don't have any weird token shit
I
about,
don't
like,
think she
maybe
does.
it being +2.
I don't
Okay.
think she does.
No, if you perform a stunt, you get a +3 to charm checks against people.
Do you want this to be a stunt?
It'd be a charm check.
Yeah, this could be
though.
a stunt.
Sure.
No, it'll be a charm checks after this, is how it works. Okay, yeah. So are you just trying to, like, get her to go down, basically?
I'm just trying to rip her off the broom.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you rip her down off there, and she just starts going down. What I'm gonna do is actually see if she can do this. She catches Cam's broom on the way down, and
Damn!
she's thrown. Yeah, she got a perfect score. She gets thrown off for sure, just because she got her hair ripped out, and she's pretty far down. I mean, she's not really getting up there anytime soon, but she does manage to stay flying.
Dude, what if she was wearing a wig and you just come out with the hair?
I should have
Her
worn her
and
wig.
Blair... her and Blair are the only Slytherins I respect right now. Because that's badass, unironically.
I know. I love when the rolls go well.
Was that Saffron? Who was that?
Saffron.
Okay. Fair enough, Saffron. Good game. Good game.
Okay, now it's
Well done.
Blair's turn.
One warrior to
If
another.
she tries to kick me off, I'm just gonna drop her.
Blair is going to. What is Blair?
She's going after me, ain't she?
No, Blair's.
She's being held by Albie's hand by her ankle.
Oh,
Blair tries to wriggle out, and on a natural 1 falls to the ground with nothing around her
Damn.
to protect her. Ground.
Well, that's her
Hugo
fault.
is gone crying.
Yeah, I'm not going to grab her again.
I might yell at Hooch about the people dropping.
Yeah, you.
I'll also yell.
Because the only thing that would suck worse than not getting the snitch is getting the snitch and then it not counting because we killed 2 people.
this is what we want. This is what we all wanted from Harry
Okay,
Potter.
Albie,
This
it is
what
your
we wanted.
turn.
Alright, I'm going for the snitch, but I'm going to yell to Hooch. Can you catch Blair?
You see,
She's
she
regular
does
rascal.
it. She shoots out the net and catches her as well. She's pretty on top of it.
Okay.
Punch someone in the back of the head.
So you,
And rammed in the
Albie, you'll get to the snitch with time to act if you go to it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going
go
for the
right
snitch.
to it. It does not move,
Oh,
so you're gonna
best
roll
chance.
a flight check
okay.
in order to snatch it. It
Is this
going
like
to
a spur of the moment action or whatever, or
A
can I give
level
her an
or 10?
adversity token?
You can use adversity tokens anytime. So the times you can't use, what?
10.
You got a 10? Oh, I didn't calculate what it needed to be yet.
Oh,
Is that with your pluses?
yes.
Okay. So you got an 8.
Mhm.
So I was going to say anything above a 10 was you.
I'll
catch
use
it.
an adversity token.
Okay, for sure. You grab that shit. So
Hell yeah.
Albie snatches the snitch, and as he grabs it, you hear like an announcement or something. Everyone, return to the ground. Blah blah blah. You see Hooch is shooting nets out everywhere to catch all the fallen people, and you guys get back to the ground. Switch your brooms out. Saffron claps you on the back cam. Good game. Here you go. Gives you your broom back.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you, by the way.
You did great out there. I was very impressed.
Thank you so much.
You grabbed my broom. That was surprising.
Marula comes over and points at you and goes, "One shoe, fucking nerd," and then runs away.
What all happened to Marula that game, out of curiosity?
I don't even remember.
Speaking of shoes, can I give Blair her shoe back?
Yeah.
Oh, did she wiggle out of her shoe?
Yeah,
I
she
see.
wiggled out of her shoe. Yeah. Yeah, you can give her shoe back. Everybody gets everything back together. Cam, you smacked the shit out of Marula with your broom.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. She can have the one shoe. She can have her little victory. That's fine.
You have her little victory. Here, I'll send this in the chat.
Glue her foot as she runs away.
Yeah. Color shoe.
Okay. How successful, everyone. Incredible. Okay, so you guys head back to the center where Charlie is sitting, and he goes, "Well, I mean, obvious, Tiberius, you're obviously on the team, of course. I mean, that's the whole reason we're here, but I don't know how I'm supposed to not take all of you. I mean, you just have to promise that the physical violence will be a little bit decreased on the actual field when we get out there and play an actual game, because there'll be people in the stands watching, and I really just don't need us to get that
Oh, of
reputation."
course. They'll just use magical violence.
Oh, okay, that's also not allowed, but we'll work on it later at practice, okay? Consider yourselves all on the team! Yay!
The people crave blood, Charles.
Okay, Charles runs
Yeah,
off, and you see him, like, whispering
fair-
to Hooch, and he's like, I don't know about the, I just try to be nice. I'm kind of scared of them. Like, I feel like they're gonna beat the shit out of me if I don't have them on the team. Like, okay.
To be fair, I checked. The only rule was no magic. That was the only rule.
I thought that, I just didn't think I had to say it. I just didn't think I had to
You
say
had
it.
to say it, bitch.
I just didn't think I said. Okay, yeah. So this time, yeah, you guys are done. How's that feel?
Can I clock how injured the Slytherin team is? Because I'm just so curious. What's the general vibe on who has a broken bone or two?
Hugo is fucked up. Blair is rattled, but she's okay. Marula is like bruised, and she's kind of pissed off. You can see Marula is still giving you looks, like as you are assembling your stuff and trying to get all your stuff together. She's still giving you dirty looks over your shoulder. And then Saffron's fine. She can shake off anything. Hugo's the one that went straight down, like, first.
Is that one that I punched in the face, right?
Is that the one I sent
the one where you took his broom?
Yeah, I took
so
that
many
broom.
things happen to so many people.
Yes, you knocked him off his broom and he plummets, and you took his broom. So you still have his broom.
This is the one that I punched.
You totally took it.
Yeah, you still have it. You punched a lot of people.
God, we were fucking vicious.
I don't know.
I don't think a single round went by without somebody getting
fucking decked.
Yeah, you punched
reputation.
Saffron, and you punched Marula.
These were tryouts.
Saffron off her broom by her hair. So you fucked her up. Yeah, these are tryouts.
I'm impressed by Saffron. Yeah.
Like, imagine a championship game. If we're doing this in tryouts,
we would obliterate. We would obliterate.
I'll start putting bullets in my revolver.
When you jumped off your broom, I was hoping you would do a drop kick so bad.
Oh, that would have been neat. Next time.
Okay, so it is a little bit later. You guys are done with tryouts. It kind of took a while because you guys sat there. You watched the other teams do their tryouts as well. Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw, they did the same exact game, and much less violence, but you know, still good. Yeah, and you guys head back inside the castle. It is 7:15.
It's bongo clock.
Party starts at 9.
Party starts at 9. Hey, that library closed.
I was just about to say we should go back and visit that and see if we can maybe get into it.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, by the way, hold on 1 second.
Wait, we should get the guitar. I will go get...
Here is your prize.
The guitar is probably fine where it is because it's so...
Hell yeah.
Yo!
I'm the snitch.
I'm actually gonna shrink it down so that it can go this way so that it doesn't interfere with, like, the board. Because I can just see that being an issue.
I feel like once I get back to my room, I'm gonna write a very aggressive letter to my mother.
What is hanging off? What is hanging off of your headphones?
I was wondering that too.
Oh, I
Is
see.
that duct tape?
No, it's the leather
No,
that was
it's
surrounding
the leather that like
Oh.
goes over the cotton in
I
the.
see.
Got it.
I
Okay,
thought it was
yeah,
just
so you guys
stylish.
head back to the library. This is the one I was using as the library, but it's now nighttime.
Night library.
Ooh.
Ooh, we should look around, like a perception check, but that doesn't exist.
You can just do a brains roll to see if you notice anything out of the ordinary and like any kind of, or you can do a magic to like.
Is there a
Insert
scan
magic
room?
I mean,
Is
there
there a-
doesn't have to be a spell. You can just kind of do whatever you want. Just tell me
That's
what you
true.
want to do, and I'll tell you how hard it'll be.
I don't want to use magic. I don't want to.
You won't
Set
get in
off
trouble
alarms
for
or
Alert
using
anyone,
magic now,
yeah.
necessarily. You can roll brains to see if you think you'll set off an alarm.
I can do that. Because I'm not really looking for anything specific, but I have high brains. So, oh, fuck. Oh, I got it. I got a 9.
You don't think that's gonna happen. You think it's fine.
10, actually, because the plus
Yeah,
1.
you think it's fine.
Okay, so we're probably good on alarms.
Alright, I'll do a magic
Um,
to see if there's any living creatures.
Living
Humanoids.
Ooh, that's actually not a
You
bad
want to
idea.
detect living creatures
Yeah.
inside the library.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 3.
There's a few roaches.
Oh my god, there are 7,000 creatures in here.
There's 4 teenagers.
So what do we think what do we think this is? Charm?
Either
I think
charm or
it's pretty
brains.
charming.
I feel like it's
Probably
charm.
a charm.
It's going to be a 12.
Some sneaky
16.
living bee.
16. Okay. Yeah, so you cast a spell that is going to like highlight living creatures, I guess.
My boy's got sense 3.
Yeah. And you and you see a few like mice scattered around.
Damn.
A lot of like dust bugs
together,
and shit
Hogwarts.
like on the ground. I mean, like, you know, like it's dusty. There's moths, you know, in the rafters and stuff. But no people, no familiars, no nothing other than like
Nothing
bugs and
sus.
stuff. Nothing sus.
That forbidden section.
Yeah, you can just head in there.
I kind of want to do another check just to make sure that there's nothing.
On the specific restricted section.
Nothing.
Do I
Yeah,
do a
because
magic
if there's
about it?
one place, I guess I'll Lumos
Oh yeah,
just
you
to
can just Lumos.
kind of
That's
visually
like
see.
it's like a 1. Just you can actually just Lumos.
Okay.
You don't see anything. You just see that book, and it's still glued to the bottom of the floor. Or, I guess you don't necessarily know if it's glued. It's just still at the bottom of the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna do something here.
Oh.
I have something called intuitive, which means I can spend an adversity token, of which I have 1, to get you to tell me something honestly.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you what is.
Okay, you cut out. So what?
I'm gonna ask you what is useful about the book.
What is useful about the book?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
What's useful about
Let
it?
me read the specifics. To ask the GM a question about this NPC. So
It's a book.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm not trying to get out of telling you, but I'm curious on like, what do you mean by what's useful about it? Like, I'm not gonna tell you like its meaning in the plot. So
Mhm.
do you mean like you want to know
I guess.
like?
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll rephrase. Any information about how to unstuck it that could possibly occur to me,
You know a spell called
even if it's
Finite
something like deep in the
Incantatem.
root. Okay. Didn't I try that earlier? I thought I tried that earlier. I guess I'll try it again.
You did not try it earlier.
I will finite incantatem.
Do we know what that is? What role that is?
Oh, what role?
Charm?
Ooh, probably charm, right?
I don't fucking know. You've done it a lot of
I just wanna
times.
see.
I feel like it's like a
Yeah.
6 charm.
Okay. Well, let's hope I get it, because that is my d6. And this is adding a magic die, right?
Correct.
Okay. 4, What was that? So that's a 5.
You got a 5. What did I say it was?
6.
6. Anybody have an adversity token to give?
I'm all out.
Someone want to help out?
Nobody has any?
You should have one because you failed. Oh,
I just used it for the
yeah, 'cause
intuitive.
you failed getting on your jumping on her roll.
Yeah, but I used that adversity token to
Courtney
use
have
intuitive.
5? I guess she doesn't have to give it up. No big deal.
Yeah. Do you have a spare adversity token, Courtney? Can I use it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
So
yeah, you
that is a
cast
6.
anything incantatum on it. You see kind of like a wispy, like yellow light just away from it, and it is no longer stuck to the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna open that shit up, dog.
You open it up, and you see that there is one page that is like. Well, first of all, what you see is I don't know why I have this. I don't remember making this, but you do see the first page that I for some reason have as a physical object. I don't really know what that's about.
It's still blank white for
But
me. Hold on.
there is a page that is like folded. The corner's folded.
Oh, there
on
it goes. Like someone's been reading it type beat.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to look at that page.
Okay, I'm going to send you a DM of what that page says,
Let's see.
and I would like you to read it to the class.
All right. Have to open up your DMs. It's being slow. Oh boy. Okay. Respectfully, imagine this is in a French accent. In the medieval lore of mysticism, one fascinating group of individuals emerges: the Tempestari. These legendary figures, often referred to as storm wizards, were believed to possess the ability to control weather. Originating in Europe during the Dark and Middle Ages, the Tempestari were primarily associated with regions susceptible to tempestuous weather, such as France and England. They were revered for the supposed powers to summon, manipulate, and quell storms, making the group both respected and feared. One of the most famous accounts of the Tempestari dates back to the 6th century. Legend has it that Saint Medard, bishop in France, once held off a storm. Oh, once held off a storm.
I don't know what I said. Sorry.
Once held off a storm over a group of churchgoers during a rainstorm using only his words, shielding them from the downpour. This tale, along with numerous others, helped cement the Tempestari's reputation as weather-controlling mystics. The Tempestari's alleged methods for controlling the weather varied, but they often involved rituals, spells, and incantations. Some accounts suggest they used wands to channel their power. However, their powers came with a price. The Tempestari were believed to have made pacts with gods, which took a toll on their souls. This often led to a sense of isolation and a short lifespan, further shrouding their existence in mystery. As the Middle Ages gave way to the Renaissance, the Tempestari's influence waned, and they faded into obscurity. Modern meteorology and the scientific understanding of weather patterns gradually dispelled the belief in supernatural abilities.
That's what's dog-eared. That's the page that's marked.
The weather boy.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Can I do like a, I don't know, detect past on this thing?
Oh, what? Like, who had it before?
Kind of
Yeah.
like sense and echo.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I want to know who the last... If I can do well, I'd like to know the last 3 people that touched this book. At least that
Oh.
page.
Okay, that's probably gonna be really hard.
You think so? What about 2 people?
Who the fuck is doing that? Hold on.
One side is blurrier than the other.
So it's gonna be a 16. Brains to get one of them.
Okay, let's see how this
For
goes.
every point
And
that
this
you
is...
beat it by 5, you can get an additional person.
Okay. So I have a +1 to this, plus my magic die.
So you have a plus
Plus-
5.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it. We'll see if we can get one. Three, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8.
You got an 8?
Damn it.
Like 8?
I got 8
Yeah,
total.
you don't know shit. You don't know
Damn
shit.
it.
You
That
have
would've
no
been so
idea.
cool.
Yeah, you have no idea.
They can't all be winners. I'll take that adversity token, though.
Yeah, what are you wanting to do? Just leave? You only got, I mean, it's
I guess I'm...
been like 25 minutes. Yeah, Dumbledore does need to talk to you.
I'm gonna steal this book, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You can just walk out with it.
I'm gonna look for
Okay.
a book with offensive spells in it.
Ooh.
Oh, you want to look for, with what kind of spells? Offensive?
Defensive, he said.
No, either like offensive or like
So Albie and them
spells that
found
could be
some of the offensive spells earlier.
so either offensive spells or like spells that are like could be used in a similar vein as like what I did with the shield earlier.
Okay.
Like things that could be potentially used.
Oh, yeah, you find a book
in
with
creative.
you find a book of
ways.
like a it's kind of an old book, but it's written by someone who their thing that they kind of did was you know, combining pieces of spells, and you get a sense that by having this book with you when you try to do that in the future, it's going to be easier to kind of come up with those
Okay.
spells.
Sick.
Yeah.
Perfect. You might
There are
want to put that in
book
your
of-
inventory, Nate.
Old-timey jokes. A joke... or a book...
Feel like 101 best jokes book in here.
Best cowboy jokes.
Insults from a bygone era.
I want to look for the Bible.
So you guys head out, and so Cam, you're gonna have this book.
Let him...
I know you're gonna run
Okay.
out of space, but it's your book.
I will put that in my inventory as well on my actual...
So, yeah, you guys head out, and actually, as you guys leave the library, you kind of head down the hallway, and you actually see Dumbledore walking across there.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Dumbledore!
Oh, fuck! Oh, yes, Miss Bocordo. I was just meaning to speak to you. So I
Sorry,
got
I'm putting
some...
something in my inventory real quick. 1 second.
I don't know what that is. I was just curious because I got a letter from your mother regarding your admission
Yes.
information.
So here's what I'm thinking, yeah? I would like to ask you first of all, I am, regardless of what is going on at the Batons, I am officially enrolled here, yes?
You have been officially enrolled in Hogwarts School, correct?
Okay. I'm just gonna not go to Beauxbatons.
You're just going to not go?
I'm just going to not go. What will they do? I will send a letter to my mother to tell me to just unenroll me from Beauxbatons. I am here, I am enrolled, it is my last year. Or
I
at
mean,
least
you
almost.
know as well as I that I don't give a fuck about that, but...
Yes,
I mean,
this is what I am saying.
I have a very diplomatic relationship with the other schools of magic, and I just want you to know that I will not defend you.
Okay. Do you know when they are coming to be upset with me?
Oh, they're not coming. Beauxbatons does
Oh,
not...
they aren't coming?
Oh, their carriages don't cross into our territory.
Okay. I thought
They
the
won't
letter
send
said
them
something
here.
about someone coming.
No,
or
no.
expecting me.
Your mother will help you arrange transportation outside of school grounds, but the Beauxbatons
Okay.
carriages cannot enter our airspace.
Okay, I will just tell
At
her
all.
to not bother.
They can't even, like, fly near us.
Okay.
It's a rival gang.
I have to ask, do you have like a SAM? Like an anti-air situation?
Oh, we just kind of say
Bigger
fuck
missiles.
it around here. We just kind of call all the old people and hope that
I
they
just love
remember
the
how to do
idea.
things.
Of a Sam coming out of the one of the towers of Hogwarts. Fucking Anyway, yeah, I will just write to my mama and tell her not to worry about it. Because here's the thing, Monsieur Dumbledore. If I went back, I do not even speak the language anymore. You know what I mean? It does not make sense for me to go back.
You don't speak...
So
What?
I got into a kerfuffle at Beauxbatons. This is the reason I came here originally. I thought I was expelled from Beauxbatons Because
They
I
said
did
that
not.
that did not happen.
Pardon?
They said that you were never expelled. They said you just one day never
you see-
showed up for school.
That is confusing to me because I vividly remember making someone permanently intolerant to milk in France. So like, big deal. So like, I don't see. Look, if I wasn't, I should be. You know what I mean?
I mean, I again will not defend you. I don't.
I don't
care
expect
about
you to. That is okay. I get it.
Okay, as long as
I
you
fully
do that, then
understand.
that's fine. You have a great
Okay.
rest of your night. I hope you don't get
If anyone
seized.
if anyone comes and makes a fuss, just direct them to me. I am surprisingly good at defending myself. So
You know, I could encourage that, of course, but not officially. Officially, I don't care about you.
speaking of, did you see the match today?
I did not. I heard about the extreme violence, though.
It was so fun. You should
I
have
heard
been
that
there.
you scared them so badly that they made you all get onto the team despite them only letting one person in.
Yeah, we did good.
Sure, he leaves. he just hurries away. He's like, I'm also scared.
Just
Yeah.
shuffling
So
away.
the party's about to start. You guys can just head over there unless there's anything
We
you
need to get
do.
the guitar.
Oh
Yeah,
you
we do
guys
need
can
to stop by and
by.
get the
Yeah,
guitar.
you guys can go grab the guitar. You go up there and get that. Is there anything else anybody needs to do around here before we go to the party?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna change into some party
Oh,
clothes.
party clothes.
Oh, that's
okay.
a great point.
Yeah, I love
When
that.
What's his head?
when we go to grab the guitar, I also grab all the party supplies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
It best not be marijuana.
I've got a
So,
special
you
surprise
guys
in here.
head
You guys
to-
haven't seen.
The party.
Exciting.
And you guys kind of sneak down this, like, secret, like I said, the corridor underneath, like, the third stairwell, and through these series of tunnels. The other students are kind of following in with you. There's a lot of people, and you get a sense very quickly that not all of these are old enough to go to Hogsmeade. You're not allowed to go until your third year. There are second years here. It's kind of weird. You're like, some of these kids are like 14 years old. I'm like really not
Right.
sure what's going on here, but you know, everybody's excited, whatever. Yeah.
Is
you
the
guys
vibe
head
of the
in.
party already drugs and alcohol before
Yes,
Nate got
fully.
here? Okay.
Fully.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not as bad yet.
Because I knew it was going to be. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
As soon
I
as
mean,
Nate walked in.
Right now,
but
there's like some kid in the corner has like a case of beer, and there's like
Okay.
one girl smoking a joint in the corner.
okay, so this was the intent.
So it was chill, you know. And you see that there's a kid kind of posted up next to the door at the you see the stairs on the map.
Mhm.
Right before you go down these stairs, there's a kid sitting on a barrel, posted up, and as the kids walk up to him, he goes, "Name," and they go like, blah blah blah, and he's like, "Get out, no," and he's kicking out all the younger kids. So there's at least some kind of
There's
Okay.
a bouncer.
there's a little bit of, you know, blocking who's coming.
That
in.
implies that the young kids that are in here are at least cool young kids.
There
So-
are, you can see, like, from looking down and through the stairs in there, you only see a few people that look younger than, like, 6th years, and you think that they're, like, siblings of the other kids.
Okay, I gotcha.
But yeah, you guys walk up to the bouncer.
Here. Okay.
Name?
Hello, I'm Castel Bocodor. These are my friends. We were
Castel
invited
Bocodor,
personally.
Castor,
Okay, bitch. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I almost killed 3 people today, and we have a guitar. What do you want?
Okay,
What do you want
guys
from me?
can go in.
You mock my accent. Fuck you, and I move on.
You guys just all go in. You guys all enter. Yeah, you guys head in, and you see a few different things. Number one, you see Curly. Well, let me get his little photo out.
Is he
Gossy
bald?
Curly.
He's not
That would be
bald.
great.
No. You see a few people. Curly is up on the stage, freaking the fuck out. Like, absolutely just panicking. That's him. He's pacing back and forth, kind of like rubbing his hands together, looking around. He's like, I just don't understand what could have happened. I literally turned around for like 1 second and it was gone. I don't know what to do. And
Curly!
Pippa is sitting
No,
there
no,
next to him.
we can get money out of him. We
Pippa
can get
is
money
sitting-
out of him.
Pippa is sitting on the drum set, being like, dude, it's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. It's fine. It's good.
Who's carrying the guitar right now, by the way?
That's a good
Probably
one.
me.
Yeah,
We did
that's
try
right.
it
I'm
to him
gonna
at one
hit it.
point.
What'd you say?
We We did tie the guitar to him at one point.
Yeah, so it's still tied to
Yeah,
it.
but we took it off and put it in the wall, remember?
Oh, yeah,
so.
you took it off the wall. Yeah, you guys, whatever you want to do.
I'll
Friends!
give him his guitar back.
No,
Yeah.
we can get money. You don't give
Look,
nothing
I'm
away
gonna take
for free.
Tiberius to the side. Tiberius, we've almost killed several people today. I do not know if our reputation can handle us extorting on this man for money right now. I'm gonna be really honest.
Pippa sees you
Feeling's
guys.
good?
Pippa sees you guys and goes, "Hey, everybody, how you doing? What's going on? Look at all this cool shit I got." And she starts pointing around. You can see around the room. There's a couple of cool things. She's got this, like, old chandelier that's, like, attached to the ceiling. This set of armor, these weapons. There's this cool crystal up here. These candle things. And she goes, "I found all this stuff in the room of requirement. Isn't this cool? I just asked for some cool ass decorations and like it just gave me all this stuff."
I want to
I
go
say
to
just
Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal was first thing I clocked too.
Are they what?
Are they just decorations? Are they like just decorations? Like, is there a lava lamp here, or is
I mean,
these all like magical items?
that's a whole ass axe and like halberd over there if you're like wanting an actual weapon later. But I thought we were waiting until we got drunk for those.
Can I
Oh, that
check what these weapons are? Like, if they're weapons, or are they
if
like
they're real
props?
weapons? They're fully real
Are-
weapons.
Are they magical? Do you know?
No, they're
Well,
not.
do you know?
Well, I do know.
Okay, but they're normal.
Yeah, they don't seem to be magical.
Okay.
They're just kind of weapons. It just
I
seemed
think
like
you were
she found some
clocking the-
shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Anything weird with the crystal, like Tiberius was looking at?
I mean, what do you want to know? Like, do you want to do it? Like,
yeah, I want to do like a detect magic type thing.
okay.
I don't know what that would be. I'll use
It's a spell in
magic to
Skyrim.
detect magic.
Okay, just because it's a spell in Skyrim doesn't mean I can do it in Kids on Brooms.
You said anything.
I can. I've just got to figure out how. I mean, you just want to see if it's got like magic going on.
Like, why is there's something wrong about this crystal?
Detect magic.
Okay.
I would like to cast vibe check on the crystal.
Okay. So I mean, I guess. Okay.
Dude, I gotta make an actual spell called vibe check. That's too
So
useful.
it's going to be a 13 charm roll to get like a bit of information about it.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna call my shield when I like hit someone with
'Cause
it.
the only
The
thing I can
vibe
think
check.
to do. The only
Not
thing I
20.
can.
Hold up. It explodes. Oh my god, that's 20!
We're shattering Anna's campaign right now.
Okay.
I had a 2.
This man hit a 40.
What are you
It
supposed
explodes
to do?
again, doesn't it?
Yeah, 42.
It keeps exploding.
Yeah.
It keeps
42.
exploding. No, you hit 2 20s, which means you roll again. You keep
did
going.
42.
I did, it's 42.
Oh, okay.
Jesus
I got
Christ.
it.
I thought the 2 was a bonus.
Yeah, I also thought that.
I mean, I don't know what to say. It's a crystal. It's really sparkly.
It's normal?
It's definitely
It's just a normal
it's
crystal?
definitely like magic. I mean,
Okay,
you.
what kind of magic?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think that you can just know that. It seems like it is. It seems like a
What type
like
of vibes? Is it
He
giving off
cast
good
vibe
vibes?
check
Bad
on this.
vibes?
I'll
He
say
knows.
the vibes on this crystal are off.
Bad vibes, okay.
It's not bad. They're not like. It's not
Okay.
evil. It's not evil. It's blue.
Not evil,
It's
but
blue.
whack.
How could it be evil?
That's a great point. And it's not even purple.
No, hold up. I just thought of something.
Mhm.
Storm Wizard. It's a Storm Wizard crystal.
Like a lightning.
Okay.
Like a lightning.
So let me tell you about this crystal, okay? You get the sense
Please
about
do.
this crystal that it has been used for extremely powerful magic as kind of like a focus.
This shit is a Storm Wizard crystal. You're right.
It
You're
has
fully
been-
right.
It has been used for very, very strong magic before.
Can I
And-
take it?
Okay.
Can you take it?
Yes.
Pippa has it all like affixed down because, you know, party, it's gonna be crazy and
Yeah.
people are gonna try to fuck with shit.
Can I convince her?
I mean, you can
Let me
try.
have
I
it?
do need to turn the party music on. Hold on, you guys.
It's just LMFAO.
shots.
Body rockers in the house.
Found this amazing video that we're gonna listen to. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I want to ask her if I can have the crystal.
I mean, you can take it after. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Can
No.
I just have it for the decoration?
I'll let you hold the gun.
No, I don't
Put
want to
the
do
gun.
that.
We can
That's
put the
not
gun up there.
Tiberius, that's the coolest thing I found in the entire room of requirement. Can I please just use it for tonight? I promise you can take it as soon as you leave. I promise. A pinky promise.
I don't touch pinkies before marriage.
Just for one night. It means it's so important.
Just-
to me.
All right.
I promise. As soon as we leave, you can have it. I promise.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys see a whole bunch of people start filing in. And Curly, he's more relaxed now. He sees that one of you have his guitar, and he goes, "Hey, my guitar. Where did you find it?"
Where did we find it?
I don't think he knows. He doesn't know.
Alistair
I'm not
told
telling. I went off in a different part of the party, so good luck.
I don't know. They found it somewhere, and I've just been holding on to it for you.
Well, thank you. I guess I'd like to know where it was, but I mean, I guess if I
I don't
need to
know.
that,
They found it. You have to ask them.
anyway, thank you. He grabs it. He starts tuning it. He starts like doing weird musician shit. He's like humming.
I'm
and,
gonna
like,
reach into my bag. I'm just kind of
Okay.
look at the band like, this is the night, and I'm gonna pull out a fucking chicken.
Oh my god!
Yo, and
I'm just set up these
80s,
balls.
this shit is beige.
Oh,
It's the
that's-
80s, it's beige.
That's so exciting.
And it's not just regular fly.
Is it?
No.
I think that's a felony. You're drugging everyone.
This man is about to
There are
hotbox a
children
basement
here.
in Hogsmeade.
Children, okay.
It's mostly cannabis oil with like
Ozzy would
a
put
little,
Quaaludes in it.
Okay.
like a little bit of acid.
So you bust this thing out, and Pippa goes, "Oh, put it right behind the drum set.
Yeah, I'll say I have two of them. So I
Put it right on each
one.
side of the drum set."
Yeah, just put them on either side of the
So
drum
Pippa
set.
sits down at the drums, and she starts kind of testing them out, making sure they're all, laid out where she wants them, and moving things around. And she looks over, she goes, "Have you seen him, by the way?" And Curly's like, I mean, I saw him at class earlier. I mean, I didn't really think to, ask him if he was gonna be here or not." And they're like, "Oh my god, where is he? Where is he?" You can tell that they're looking for somebody specific, but they don't see him.
Okay. I guess I'll go up and be like, "Who is it you are looking for?"
We're looking for our bassist. His name is
Bass?
Diego. I don't know where he is, and I saw him earlier at class, but I don't know where he's at, and I hope nothing happened to him.
Do we know Diego?
You do not.
Unfortunately, we've got to get off for the night.
Damn.
Oh,
We're 4 in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And a lot of shit to do.
Based on what's about to happen, Hannah, should we cut it here and bring this into the next session, or should we just keep going?
I mean, you guys can keep going. It doesn't
We
bother
can
me.
see. I don't know exactly what's gonna happen right now.
Okay,
It really depends.
Just
gotcha.
keep going and
We'll pull a Baldur's
just
Gate and
keep
stuff you in a
notes.
closet. Gotcha.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye.
bye,
See ya.
y'all.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Probably should not continue.
I mean, it's like 11. We played for what, 3-4 hours?
Started at 7:30. Yeah,
Yeah. So we can
Yeah,
pull
that's
this into
fine.
the next session.
Yeah, that's
we
cool.
made the snitch or the
I'll
footage
fix it.
team.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
That's hype.
Oh.
Thank you for recording as well, by the way, because my computer
course.
did not fucking like it.